No, when she showers, he steals undergarment, bring it to Snowball. Snowball wears mask when she arrives.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros.
Welcome to Bards and Nobles, the podcast where we roll beer and drink dice. I'm Aaron, the Dungeon Master, and tonight I'm joined by...
Hello, I am Snowball. Tabaxi Wizard. This is the voice I will use.
That's great. I am Fargar Farguson the Sixth.
I am Andrew Dana, and I'll be playing Robinwood, a human druid.
I'm Brian Molina, and I'll be playing Sorrow, the elf sorcerer. That's it. Yeah.
I'm Blake Harrison. I just had a sex change because I identify myself as an Asian woman, and I'll be playing Glamorous Pain, an elf wizard.
I'm Charles Nelson, and I will be playing Lug, the human fighter.
This is the most personality I've ever heard come from him.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Let's go. I feel bad for Charles having to sit in that seat, having to follow whoever's in the middle seat.
All right, so before we get started, I'm going to set the tone for the world that we're in. We got a special one-off going.
It's this.
And it's taking place in a homebrewed setting, so I was going to read a little bit of an intro to set the tone of the world.
Okay.
A desert surrounded by mountains on all sides, a secluded, inhospitable land, was once the center of technological revolution. Known as the Guarded Lake, all manner of magic technology bloomed here under the blessings of the divines. Gifts from the heavens transformed this once desolate land into a protected oasis for centuries of expansion and prosperity. A great wizard, seeking to become a god himself, collected divine energy and ascended. Many terrible deeds were attributed to him, the worst of which was destroying an angel in battle, which angered the gods. His power grew until he was defeated by a group of monks, but the damage had been done. In response, the gods cursed and forsook the guarded lake. Soon, huge creatures began to invade the region. Mutations started to spring up within the population. And finally, an incurable and inescapable madness tore down the great cities and kingdoms of the lake. Now tribal wars rage across the desert as the people fight over magic technology, territory, and resources. Magic engines power metal chassis that race across the terrain as violence rages on. Welcome to the Madlands. So, I'm pretty pumped up about this. I'm excited. So, we'll start with, what is your character's name? Snowball, and then what is your character's Fargar?
Robinwood.
And
Is this Rubbin?
Sorrow.
Robinwood.
And what was your Lug?
Lug.
All right, so we're going to start with those 5 characters. Glamorous, you're not here.
You can leave.
Y'all are all fade in from black. Y'all are in a prison cell.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
This is going real poorly.
You find yourself stripped of any armor, any weapons. You have clothing on, so you're not completely naked.
We can fix that.
There is a single window in the prison cell that has bars on it that is the single source of light. There is a fat halfling sitting on the other side, leaning up against the wall. One would say a fulling.
I hate myself in the prison cell.
Propped up against the wall, unmoving. He's unmoving, you're not sure.
Okay.
And you guys are in a room that doesn't have but like a single bench on it, just carved out of the stone, and very little light, just all pouring out of that one barred window.
What's the bard say?
God damn it.
So shut the fuck up, Trey.
That window is rude.
Robin Wood would like to off himself.
So before anything happens, are y'all doing anything specific? Maybe we can
So
go
is there
around.
like a door to this cell or anything like that?
There is a gate to the cell. Yes.
And there's no light coming in from there. Can I look and see? What do I see?
So there's the iron bars, and then
All right.
there's a gate on the iron bars, obviously, and then there's a closed door beyond that, also made of iron
Okay.
or some type of metal. You're not sure. You haven't investigated it yet, Charles.
Charles.
Yeah.
Whatever your character name is.
Lug.
So, but that's what it is. There are no like slits or anything. It's pretty tightly. There's really not like much of a break in the seal around the stone.
Are
So-
the floors made of stone as well?
Yes, the floors are made of stone. I was thinking to get started, maybe we could go around. Snowball, describe your character in physicality.
I am Snowball. I am Tabaxi. I look like I was once white, but he has been charred and covered in soot. He is wearing very ragged overalls, baggy hat, and what looks like on his hat looks like a little bat. But if you look closer, you'll see it moves because
Bat
it
on
is
a
a
hat.
bat. It is my bat. It is my bat hat.
It's the cat in the hat with the
He
bat.
is my familiar. I call him Sebastian.
Sebastian?
Geese sticker.
Fucking Dr. Seuss over here.
Pretty much. I have a wild look in my eyes, and I am.
Like, sexually wild.
We ain't going nowhere.
It is as wild as you want it to be.
Spend the entire one off just fucking.
I think they call that the soup kitchen.
I cast a command.
Our gang is called Dirty Mike and the Boys.
Anybody have
but-
Bigby's hand?
This is Snowball. He is simple. Looks a lot like Junkrat from Overwatch, but in cat form, with a bat hat.
That sounds terrible.
Bat hat on a
Look
cat.
over, and I am just pacing, looking outside the window. What do I see?
The window is above you. You see the sky.
Excellent. I
You say
pass.
above, is it directly above, like in the ceiling, or is it?
Well, the ceiling's not exactly flat. It's more
Okay.
like a sloped ceiling, so it's kind of like off at an angle.
Okay.
It's not directly above.
But it is in the ceiling? Yeah, that's his question.
The
high up on the wall.
yeah,
Okay, it's high up.
it's
on
in
the.
Thank
the yeah. It's like above you.
And while I'm examining that, you can go on to my paladin friend over here.
Gotcha.
My name is Fargar Farguson the Sixth. I am a dragon-born paladin. I sound like Morgan Freeman for some reason. I don't know why I slipped into that. Dragonborn paladin, and I've got my 3 wards with me.
Okay. Your wards.
Are they with me?
What are these wards? Tell me more about them.
I've got my entourage. I don't remember what the term of the book is.
As a knight, he has
Retainers.
his
Retainers,
retainers.
Gotcha. Tell me more about
No,
these
only the
retainers.
teenager wears a retainer.
They help fix his teeth. Damn it, you beat me to it.
I've got 1 that's my squire and 2 that just like carry my shit for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Also squires.
So,
That's what they do.
What are
No,
they-
no,
what is that,
squire, like-
caddy?
With 8 people in the cell, is it crowded, or do we have room? Like, how big is it?
I mean, you couldn't like do a workout if that's what you're trying to get to. I just assumed you were. I just assumed you were.
really small spaces. Though.
But like not like a
Roll for a workout. Prove it. Do some squats.
there's standing room and there's a couple of y'all can
Is there
probably
laying
sit
room?
down, but not everybody.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Continue.
All right,
That's pretty much it.
gotcha. What type of clothing are you wearing? Are you wearing?
I feel a little naked without my armor.
All right, so he's
wearing-
naked.
Yep.
Ew.
There it is.
Dragon, just a
Just-
leathery dick
yeah.
flapping in the wind.
Gotcha.
Do you guys like Dragon Balls?
Find them all, you get a wish.
It's like a snake and then like a bat wing under it.
All right,
Do you want any more description?
I love it. Yes.
No, I'm wearing pants.
Okay.
Just pants though.
Got it. Andrew?
Y'all
Wait,
might.
I'm not done.
He wants to talk more about his bat wing balls.
Andrew, could you give your character's description and overstory?
So overstory. No,
Wait,
I
wanted
don't.
to say
I don't do
it?
No,
overstories.
just Andrew.
My name's Robin Wood. I'm just a good old boy, from down south.
Never did any harm.
Never did any harm. I'm a human druid, about 5'10", about $190, and got just pale white skin, like glowy green eyes, and I got dreadlocks, like brown dreadlocks that look kind of like roots. Really just one with nature and alcohol, and I don't know what I'm in for, but son of bitches got me stuck in here.
Sons of bitches. All
This
right.
big looking
Lauding
fella.
after the Duke boys again.
Now onto this feller over here in the corner.
All right. My character's name is Sorrow. He's sitting in the corner. Just his head is in his knees, and there's a shadow not being cast by anything. It just happens to be a shadow over him. He's an elf. He's tall and lanky. He's got gray skin with like a light blue tint to it. And he's got scars on his body that look like burnt bark. And his hair is made of raven feathers, and there's a bright like candle flicker light on his forehead, and he's just looking forlorn into the corner. He's just like, that's
Gotcha.
it. He's got a lot of leather bracelets on his hand, and
That's one emo
he has this
motherfucker.
really like Chris Angel vibe to him.
Oh, okay. So he's shirtless?
Oh yeah. No, actually, no.
It's
He's
a
not shirtless.
fishnet.
He has a
Fall Out Boy t-shirt.
he has like a leather tube top,
Okay.
and then like black leather pants.
I love it.
Assless
Any
chaps.
studs
Uh,
in the leather?
Just me.
God damn.
No, he's barefoot, so no studs.
Gotcha. And then Charles, tell us about Lug.
All right. He's kind of scrawny but slight beard gut. I guess skinny fat would be the accurate description there.
He's got that Alabama fat on.
No, he wants to do your character's description.
Damn.
But this is why we don't record on Mondays, guys.
Yeah.
Nothing but venom from the workday.
And he has no facial hair, and he looks kind of scraggly and dirty. He's got some ragged clothes on, and he's got looks like grease on his face, is like war paint, sorta. And he's just kind of like really agitated and angry, and he's like shaking the bars of the cell, and he's like, "I'm gonna find the people that put me in here, crack their heads open."
All right.
I'm loving this energy
This
from
one,
Charles.
this one is excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, I really think
finally
it's
doing role play.
the DM that's really bringing Charles out, So.
Snowball is interested in angry human.
Gotcha. Are y'all talking amongst yourselves at all?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to get to window.
Okay. It's a little bit higher than you can reach.
I jump for it.
It's a little bit higher than you can reach.
I jump for it.
Okay. You know what? Give me an acrobatics roll.
Wait. Before you do that, I see what he's trying to do, and I go, wards, human pyramid. And I point under the window.
Okay. And, they're used to following your orders, I suppose. And so they, hut, and then they all get under each other in human pyramid. And now,
I look at him and I go, "Thank you, friend. Very nice."
Just look over.
And Snowball.
What
and I
y'all
shake
doing
his
over
hand.
there?
I look at his hand, and I go, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And I lick my hand and I walk over and I walk up my pyramid and I jump up the window.
all right, the window is barred, and the bars are fairly close together. You can barely fit your wrist through it.
But I can see out of it, correct?
Yes, you can see out
I
of
misty
it.
step out.
Okay.
Got him.
You misty step up into this very tight corridor, and you are now stuck. You didn't ask how long the tunnel was.
Is it tunnel?
Yeah, so it's like a window.
Yeah, it's like a
passageway,
window it's not like a window. Oh, you're on the edge of the mountain, or you're on the edge of like whatever. It's just like this window that's been tunneled in.
Okay, I use mold earth and mold around me.
Okay.
And I start slowly digging my way out.
All right.
Or digging out the window, actually.
Gotcha. Describe to me mold earth.
Mold earth, I'm just like kneading at the earth.
Making biscuits.
Just making biscuits
in the earth?
Beep, beep, beep.
Are
And
you
just slowly
purring?
just pushing it out. Oh, I'm putting.
It's just rotting
Just-
dirt.
And just pushing it out, making it bigger, giving myself little
Making
time.
All right.
bigger.
So you've made yourself. Where does the
like
dirt go
rubber
when you
wood.
push it?
It just moves.
All right. It moves out of the way, and you have made yourself a little.
Actually, is it loose earth?
Oh my
'Cause
god,
you can
Brian,
only-
there.
You can only affect loose earth with it if you're moving it and excavating it.
Ask this earth if it wants to smash and see if it's loose.
It says I choose a portion of dirt or stone that I can see within range and it fits within a 5-foot cube. You manipulate it in the following ways. If it is a loose earth, I can instantaneously excavate it, move it along the ground, or deposit it up to 5 feet away. The movement doesn't have to be enough to cause damage. I can cause shapes or colors to appear in the dirt. The dirt or stone is on the ground. You can make it become difficult terrain. But I don't instantaneously if it's loose, I can instantaneously excavate. But I'm taking my time to just move it around, give myself more space.
Okay. So
You can say
It's hard to overpronounce words with 4 syllables.
you can say he's very needy right now.
Gotcha. So you're
Nope.
trying to like
Nope.
make room so that you can sort of wiggle into this very narrow tunnel that
Like,
you're in.
do the hand motion again.
Very narrow
Okay.
tunnel. And
That's an upgrade.
your retainers are still in a pyramid as the door opens. And as the door to the iron door that you were asking about earlier, Lug, opens up, and 3 people walk in. One of them is a massive orc. He's just gigantic, like 7 foot plus tall. He has these huge tusks that come out with runes carved into them. And he has wild, just crazy hair that's like not braided or kept in any way. And no shirt. He has a birthmark that goes from his chest up to his face. It's pinkish in color. All the
Does it
rest
look
of
like
his
a
skin
dick?
is green, like a dark hunter green. So he walks in and he sees your pyramid going on. He and 2 other. Let me see what those guys look like. Oh fuck! I don't even have dice. It's like I don't
Does
even
the
know how to
halfling
play.
wake up when they come in?
The halfling does not stir.
I think he's dead.
He's not dead.
You don't
know
think
that.
so?
I'm gonna go over to the halfling and be like, "Hey, man."
The halfling he's not in the cell with you.
Oh, where's
He's on the opposite wall.
It's on the opposite wall.
Yeah.
On the wall. He's dead.
He's
on
leaning.
the, like, table bench thing.
Yeah, there's like a little. What you guys have as like a bench on yours on the cell is there's one of those on the opposite side, and he's leaning up against that, just leaning in, with his head down. He looks like he's in a resting pose. And let's see, the other 2 are.
So he's not in the same cell as us?
No, he's
No,
like, he's
he's-
posted outside the cell.
he's like a guard.
not one of us.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
a
He's one of
guard.
them.
Yes.
Ah.
He's this very fat halfling who's wearing just, honestly, he's wearing like a loincloth and no shirt.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's kind of a weird.
Are his
guard.
balls
I
out?
don't think he's a guard at this point.
That's what he's wearing, and that's where he's at. So the other 2 guys, one of them is an orc and one of them is an elf, and they are wearing like black leather pants and
Assless chaps.
what is it? There it is.
You're just gonna keep saying
They're-
assless chaps until
Yeah.
someone's wearing assless chaps.
Yep.
They're both bald and they have spikes on their shoulders, and one of them is wearing a hood. The elf is wearing a hood, and they walk in.
No shirt, just a hood.
No shirt, just a hood.
I hope the women are just as shirtless as the rest.
Believe
of
it. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
It's the Madlands. No one wears a shirt. It's crazy. It's spring break all year, y'all.
So the giant orc walks in and he has this grin on his face. He's so excited, and he says, "Welcome, welcome. Y'all must be so excited. You lot are an impressive gift for my Glamorous. Tomorrow's death games should be entertaining. You are all very lucky. Part of me wishes that I could participate in the death games this time as well. But alas, they're in my honor. Ugh. Tell me, are y'all excited?"
I messaged to him. You suck. you can send back to this message.
Okay. Well, he hears it and he registers it as if somebody spoke to him, and he's just like, "Now I know y'all are probably not in a situation that y'all are happy about, but you have to be excited about what's on the table for you."
You look happy only if you have a dick in your mouth.
All right. We'll see how you like it tomorrow in the death games about dicks in whose mouth.
I stand up.
By the way, no one else heard. He just said something about dick.
More terrified than I am right now.
So there's
name's
no
Robin
sound.
Wood,
He's
but
just
I don't
saying
want dicks
these
in my
things.
mouth.
I stand up and I use thaumaturgy to instantly shut the door. Like
Okay.
I slam it shut, and then I quaff my feather hair to the side.
It gets
And
quaffed.
I say,
Feathered and lethal, Cotton.
what are the death games?
Oh no!
Oh God!
I'm gonna get my wards to help me hang myself. Do they take my belt and shoelaces? Because I'm gonna need those.
I'm still standing in the magic shadow in the corner.
He responds to you with, the death games. There is a celebration for the marriage between me and Glamorous. Oh, it's going to be 3 rounds. And you know what? In that time, you will get to fight for your freedom. I think you guys will give a great fight considering how tough it
I'm
was to
gonna
bring
free
y'all
my
out here.
dick in your mouth.
All right, whoever's saying that, shut the fuck up. He starts getting a little angry.
I'd say, wow, 3 rounds. That's like 3 rounds shorter than I'd go with Glamorous.
I'd say, you're the only one talking.
No, he said something, and somebody else said something.
I look over and I just like, sounds boring. And then I walk away. Or I just face the corner.
And messages like, "You're losing the crowd. Quick, put dick in your mouth. You know you want to."
All right. Well, nobody is excited. Nobody wants this.
Excited for you to go fuck yourself.
All right. Well, we'll see how y'all handle that in
Are you
tomorrow's
still stuck in the
games.
tunnel?
Yes.
I'm just looking out the
Stuck in
window.
the chimney.
Like, all you see is like at the top of the bars, there's 2 green glowing eyes, just like. I'm just like a little cat hidey hold.
Just loafing in there.
All right. So he starts getting kind of irritated at all this mockery, and he's just like, "Well, we'll see if you guys are so proud tomorrow in the games.
I'll be proud when I put my dick in your
See
mouth.
how well you take on a giant constrictor." And he turns and
Before it goes, it's like giant constrictor in your mouth.
he turns and he and his stooges walk out, leaving you.
I follow them.
All right, you attempt to, and as you walk forward, you are reminded of the iron bars in front of you.
No, I try to follow them out before they can close the bars.
They
He's just
didn't-
like, no, we're behind the bars.
Yeah, y'all are behind the bars.
Oh, they never came in the
door,
room?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But like you do that.
I thought they entered the cell.
No,
to target.
they entered the room with y'all.
Okay.
So the room is divided by the iron bars.
I have my bat follow them.
Okay, your bat that was on your head when you got into the tunnel and your body took up the girth of it. Were you facing towards the sky or towards the cell?
What do you mean?
Was your face facing the sky?
Were you blocking the bat from getting out of the tunnel?
Could the bat make it past your body?
Send the bat for help.
Well, yes, I put him in pocket dimension, then I put him back out 30 feet away from me.
Alrighty.
I'm out of your butthole pocket dimension.
If that's what it takes.
He sharks the bat out.
I can pop him into pocket dimension, then he'd come out 30 feet later.
You sure it's not a gerbil?
He's a flying gerbil.
Okay,
So
I take notice of the bat.
Okay, so the bat pops into the room and then flies out. The door has been closed, but it looks for a way to get under it. Maybe it finds one. Maybe
I
it
try
does.
to call to the bat now that I see it.
Okay. Does the bat? You're in control of this bat. Does the bat acknowledge him?
No. The bat does not, because I can pocket and make him appear 30 feet. Is the door more than 30 feet away?
You can't really see the door from where you're at, but I assume you Misty stepped 30 feet, right?
No, just on the other side of the bars.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, the door would be within 30 feet.
Is the Sorry, I'm confused on where the fuck this window leads. I'm in this small, tiny tunnel that's just like an exhaust port or a air conditioner vent.
It's only 2 meters
Yeah,
wide.
it's basically just to release pressure in the room.
Okay. I've kind of just made me like a little igloo almost and curled up, and I'm looking back into the room with all the other prisoners.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I see them. They don't open the door. They open the door to talk to us.
They open the door. They walk in. They talk to you, and then
As they're going to leave, I'm like,
gotcha.
bam,
The
bat.
bat is on the other side.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
And
Sorry,
then-
I thought you Misty stepped 30 feet up the tunnel, and we're 30 feet into the tunnel.
I use
no.
thaumaturgy to open the door if it helps.
All right, there it is.
After they close it, as soon as they close it, I don't wait. I just open it back up.
Gotcha. It opens up. Your bat was already on the other side, but that helped it. And
I'm just looking through my bat's eyes.
All right.
I am now blind.
one of them
and,
turns around and
dead.
is like, I thought for sure that clicked. And they click. They go and they close it again.
Okay.
So your bat is now in the hallway, and you see them walking away from you. Two of them turn and take the first door on the left, and the big orc guy walks straight and then takes the second left.
Okay. Is it just hallway that goes one way where they're going, or is there another direction?
Hallway goes straight. There are 2 lefts and a straight.
I follow the minions with
Okay.
my bat.
They go into a room, and you see a crowd of probably 25 plus people, an arrangement of orcs, elves, humans, and 1 or 2 halflings.
Okay. Do I see any other doors that are open?
You don't see any other doors.
Okay. I come back and I just monitor the outside of this hall.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
When did you say the games were going to start?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. All right. I look for a rock in the floor of the jail cell.
You find some loose dirt and some small pebbles, nothing really big. Nothing bigger than your fist.
Scoop up a handful of pebbles, and I chuck them at the foaling.
Mm-hmm. They bounce off of him, and he does not stir.
Dude, there's just a dead guy. Oh, I tell my wards they can get out of the human pyramid.
Okay. They've been holding it. They've been holding it very, determinedly.
What's your Fargus, right? The giant
Fargar, yes.
Fargo?
Fargar.
Fargar, gotcha.
Fargar, yeah.
I say, hey, Fargar.
Yeah.
What happened to your cat friend?
The cat's not my friend. I don't know.
I mean, he was climbing over your other friends.
And those aren't my friends either. Those are wards. I don't know. He wanted to be on the other side of that window, or the bars. So
hopefully he made it out.
Probably not. He didn't seem very bright.
I
mean, anything. If I know anything about cats, he's gonna die in that chimney.
Well, I think I overhear the conversation. I think I saw that hairy critter crawl up in that porthole up there.
Wait, were you talking about what that guy the games tomorrow or this?
I got an idea, and I use create water. And I created at the top of the tunnel to wash down on the cat.
So we're just actively working against each other right now.
I'll see if I can get him out. Hang on a second.
So,
I look over at you, Fargus, and I'm just like, yeah, cats hate water, right?
as you're in this small area that you can slightly turn around in, right?
It's a cat.
Yeah, you've worked out. Like you can turn around in it. It's not very large though. Water
Cats are
begins
liquid.
trickling down from above you.
It's 10 gallons.
10 gallons of an aquarium of water begins working its way down. As that happens, you'll notice you're looking through your bat's eyes.
Yes.
You'll notice an elven woman walking towards the door. And then you are hit with water.
Ah! You sons of bitches! I teleport out of back into the room with the other prisoners. And I say, prepare, the door's about to open. And I get ready for as soon as the door opens, I'm dashing out.
You're dashing to the metal bars.
Okay.
Okay, so there's like a door into this room, and then we're in a cell.
And then there's bars between them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the room, and then there are there's a cell in the room, and we're in the cell.
Okay,
right?
okay.
Welcome to 20 minutes ago.
Hey, emo
I draw
kid,
you a map,
I got
but we're
that cat out of the chimney for you.
Oh, good.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
As y'all are talking,
One of you bastards got me wet.
the door...
That's what I do. Good old rubbing
Not
wood.
the iron bars, but the iron door opens. And
shut
in...
I'm trying to keep the door closed.
So, like, you shut it on the person who opened it.
Yeah, as long, like any unlocked door, I can just open and shut.
Just do it repeatedly.
I should have given you guys some, like, puzzles to solve while y'all are in here. Just something to kill y'all's time.
I feel like we're solving our own puzzles.
No. That's fine.
Idle Hands is Fall Out Boy over here doing magic tricks with the door.
If someone's holding it, I can't like force it out of someone's hand. or
Ah,
anything.
gotcha. Well, it opens up
Sure.
and closes behind an elven woman. Ting, would you like to describe your character?
Yes. She is a high elf wizard. She's not very tall, like a little shorter than 5, and only 90 pounds. So she's really lean, very skinny. And she's got platinum blonde hair with golden eyes, and her skin is like this really pale green. And my character is about 149 years old. So basically,
Y'all can tell
teenager.
just by the complexion. 149 on
She's
the
pretty
dot.
much a child.
I'd like to create
Features.
water on
Yeah.
above her.
Do I need to get into background story or no?
No.
Okay.
So just so you walk in and
What I'm wearing is I'm
you see
wearing like
before
this
you a wet cat.
oversized leather jacket, basically with a lot of metal pieces, accessories on it.
Mhm.
So, okay, do I take over?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's your character. So you walk in and you see before you these 5 characters, 3 Dudley Do-Rights, I guess. I don't know. What would you call those? The wards? Talking to you?
They're wards.
Okay, the
What,
wards.
what do your wards look like? Are
Yeah,
they
what are they-
Dragonborn also?
No, they're humans.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So
you have slaves.
No, I mean,
Just because it's a different race?
That's not what the term I would use.
I mean, you said they weren't friends. I was just going to the other end of the spectrum.
You know what?
What?
Paid
there's a
prisoners.
spectrum.
Yeah,
there's
absolutely, there's
plenty
spectrum.
There's plenty of in between there. You gotta go all the way to the other end.
Trying to triangulate on where they are on your,
Does she-
your relationship.
I mean, are you asking me?
No, not
Because I'm
yet.
gonna need the voice.
Not yet, but that question is lingering.
Did she get
So-
splashed with the water?
I don't know. Did you actually do the water?
I'm yes.
God.
I follow that up with my bat coming up behind her, and I cast Shocking Grasp through my bat
So your bat was on the other side of the door.
that she just opened.
Did
And
it
they
follow
closed
her
it behind
in?
her.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
closed the door behind her. Did it follow her
Yeah.
in?
Oh, I didn't know. That's fine. It's cool. I leave bat outside then.
Okay.
know
But
that's on her
as soon
right.
as you walk
So
in,
I see all of them.
you see this
even the
very
cat
petite
person?
elven woman walk
Yeah,
in.
I'm in the room now.
10 gallons of water
and
appear above her head.
then Rubbin just dumps you with water.
Hey y'all, look! Rubbin Wood struck again. Made another purdy elf all wet.
Oh my
You're
god.
gonna have to censor that.
The cat loses his shit. Not even mad about me being wet now. That's hilarious.
The cat shits everywhere.
I don't do that.
I look at the next person that walks into the room. I go, well,
I roll my eyes and I said, "Well, I hope you guys are not having too much fun because I'm here to offer you a way out."
You come in this
All
cell,
right.
baby. I show you all the fun you want.
Cats. She said. Well,
I look up in Elvish. I say, because obviously I recognize another elf, right?
mhm.
I say, what do we need to do to get? Say, what do we need to do to get out of here? But in Elvish,
Yeah.
it's like Elvish emo.
Does anybody here speak Elvish?
I do.
All right. So
as do I.
yeah, the alley cat understands you.
Well, I actually respond in common. I said, "There's no secret here. I need all of you to know what my plan is. And basically, I'm here to make you an offer. I'm getting out of this place.
I
And I
lean up
cannot do
against
it
the
by
bars
myself.
and I say, "For 5 gold, baby, I take your offer."
You ain't getting nothing but a way out.
What if I want to be here?
What if I'm looking for a way in?
Are you sure? Are you sure you want to be here with the Death King tomorrow, not knowing what's going to happen to you?
I heard
There
there
are
are
a lot of
of.
vicious orcs out there. I don't know what they're going to do to you. They can get kinky sometimes.
I hear they love dicks in their mouth. I feel like I'm going to get my dick sucked.
No,
All right.
no.
That's like a cat dick, so it's real small.
Plus, cats are really nimble. You can probably just do it yourself.
That is how I clean myself.
Well, I'm here to make an offer. I don't care if all of you want to follow or not. I just need to know who's in.
Well, ma'am, I apologize for getting you all wet. I thought you were the big guy. But I'll,
They look
I'll,
the same,
I'll take
I
you
can
up. I'll take you up on your offer.
All right? Who else?
I'm not really a fan of enclosed spaces.
If the human's in, I'm in.
I want out. What do we got to do?
Okay.
But you want in on getting out, or you want out on getting in on getting out?
I want out of this cell.
Okay, all right.
Tell me, can I set things on fire when we leave?
I'm done talking with this cat. Somebody else, please.
Well, I mean, you can set anything you want.
I
on
look
fire.
up and I'm just like, yeah, sure, whatever.
All right. DM, is it due in a day right now?
Right
as
now,
I'm
it's
talking to them?
right now it's during the day. The sun
Okay.
is still pretty high.
Okay. So like it's gonna be hours away until the sun goes down.
You think it's probably going to be about 5 or 6 hours?
Okay. Well, the sun's gonna go down in around 5 hours. So I will come
I think
back
it's
and get
closer
you
to
guys.
6.
You just need to stay low key.
Open the
Don't
gate
make
now.
any troubles. No, it will be too obvious. You gotta trust me. I'm familiar with this place, and I know how to get out of here. But
You know what
Question,
our stuff is?
question, princess. In line with what my buddy Fargar says,
Not your buddy.
what the Dragonborn asked. I have a bat sitting outside. Any chance you could show Bat where our stuff is?
yes, I will be fetching your stuff when we're ready to get out of here. So
Oh, so you bring stuff to me.
I will try to do that, or at least I'll show you where the stuff is. We are not gonna leave this place without armor and weapons.
Excellent.
Oh, good, because I can only make things wet so many times.
It is a very good skill, my friend.
So you're gonna carry 5 people's armor back in here?
No,
She's very strong.
Do you need my wards?
I'm not gonna carry it myself, but I do have
You need
ways to
my
carry it. I have spells.
Oh, all right.
All right. So I'm gonna leave them for now because it's still due today, and
Hey,
I will
wait.
spend 5 hours playing.
Wait. We check on that guy? And I point at the fat halfling.
So you're familiar with this halfling, and you know what's going on with him. You know that he's actually not alive. He's just sitting there, and he's a pretend guard.
No, he's never gonna wake up.
So he's dead.
Not necessarily.
Can
he
I
is
eat
more
him?
like a
It's not the first time he's been eaten.
statue.
Like sexually?
His decoration. Let's just say that. He's a decoration. Don't mind
decoration?
him.
Who the hell decorates our house with fucking dead people?
We
Wait,
do.
do we not smell this dead person?
You don't.
Huh.
He doesn't.
Well,
rot.
I mean, to be honest, friend, we all kind of ripe. What?
So,
Especially that wet cat smell.
so we wait till
I smell something fishy.
No, she's walking out.
Wow.
Andrew has created the best character.
Oh my god.
Yo, I don't think it's the cat. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
You dirt man. I like
All
you.
right.
So I say, so tonight we wait and bring our stuff and we get out of here.
Yes.
I look at the rest of you guys and I'm like, sounds fine to me.
You guys just gotta remember, you have to stick with me once we leave here, because otherwise we'll be facing some really dangerous people, and there's no guarantee that you guys can make it out here alive. But I'm offering you this chance.
I say, the only guarantee is death. And then I go back into the corner.
I mean, emo kid over there is not
All right.
entirely inaccurate.
Panic at the Disco over here has got a pretty good plan B. What if I just go fight in the games?
Well, if you want to stick around and fight a game, you can. But I'm telling you, I've seen people participate in the game before, and there's hardly any survivor.
Sweetheart, I ain't people.
I can tell. But I can,
I wink.
I think she just called you uncivilized.
I can guarantee
This is a
you
dirt person.
I'm not a
You
dirt person.
you guys have a better chance of making out here alive and well with all of your stuff if you stick to my plan.
Well,
I'm
don't
not
listen to
here to
old
troll
Turd
you.
Ferguson over here. I got you.
So, would you
I
rather
am
deal with me
interested
or
in-
deal with that stupid cocky orc that was talking to you guys?
Isn't
He
that
does
your
like his
isn't that your betrothed?
She hasn't like given you a name or anything. I don't know. Maybe.
Context clues tell me it is. I'm just saying. Insight check.
What is her intentions?
Okay. I mean, yeah, do an insight.
Y'all think this Russian cat's onto something.
That is a 13.
You feel like you might be right about that, but you're not quite sure.
What is asked? I think really loud.
Well, I did. That is what I asked. Isn't that
Yeah.
your betrothed?
Wow. Okay. I'm done, trying to be cool and everything. I want you guys to know my name is Glamorous Pain.
My name
wedding
is Snowball.
tomorrow, and I'm not gonna marry that stupid, cocky orc. I'm getting out of here. but
So
I
you're
can't
telling
do
me
it.
I can set him on fire?
I do not prefer violence.
Oh.
I'm telling you that. And I'm telling you, if you try to set him on fire or hurt him in any way, you will catch a lot of attention. Unwanted attention.
So she's
And it
not
might make
say-
it difficult for us to get out of here alive.
So she's not saying you can't. She's just saying it's probably not a good idea.
So be sneaky about setting him on fire.
So like,
I
set him
got
on
you.
fire, but don't let everybody know you set him on fire. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
you. Got you.
Just crack his head open.
That's not setting it on fire. Come on,
Exactly.
Lug. Get with the program, man.
Put a fire inside his head.
you both can just do the same. You crack his head open, fire inside his head. Nobody will even know.
Exactly.
This is a great plan.
There's
All
a
right.
plan coming together.
Anyway, Princess,
That's a
I'm
solid
sorry.
plan B you got there. We're gonna try this thing first.
First of
Sorry,
all,
sorry
you don't
for.
sweetheart me. Second of all, well, I cannot tell you guys what to do because the main issue here is we have to get out of here alive. I just prefer not to hurt anyone on our way out if we don't have to, and I don't want to catch any attention. So, can we have an agreement here?
So like stealth.
Our goal is to try to sneak out of here with all of our stuffs.
I will agree to getting out of here with all of our stuff.
I look at her, I smile, and I have some very snaggletooth cat teeth. Yes, I promise.
Well, sounds like a plan to me.
All All right.
You got a deal. And then I spit on my hand and I like reach through the bars to try to shake your hand.
That's just disgusting, Lug. No princess
I
wants to
said,
do
I will
that
see you
shit.
guys in 5 hours, and I turn around and leave.
Bye.
All right.
As soon as she leaves,
your bat
I-
is still out there.
My bat follows her.
Okay.
I don't put my vision through it, but I tell Bat, follow her.
Okay. So she leaves. The bat tails her. What are you guys? Are y'all doing anything? Y'all talking amongst yourselves? Y'all
What
doing
kind of
anything?
chair is this halfling in? This fooling in?
It's really not a chair. You haven't seen any wood at all. You guys were walked in, right? So you know that they have metal machines, like metal wagons without horses. Y'all know that they have those. You know that you've walked through the place one time. You might could recall it from memory, but you're not sure if you would get lost or not. So,
Sorry.
Charles, what species are you?
what was your question,
Human.
Boyd?
Okay.
What is this halfling sitting in? What is his chair?
Okay, y'all haven't seen any wood at all inside the facility. He's sitting in what looks like it's just carved out of the stone, out of the side of the mountain.
So just stone bench.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I know you gave the description earlier. I use his hair and I create a bonfire on his head.
Okay. So you create bonfire on top of his head, and his head just erupts in flame, and there's no movement, and so and his head just starts burning.
Tabaxi, I'm pretty sure that's just a corpse.
I cast control flames and make the flames look like a face. And I
Okay.
sit and I stare at it.
All right. As the fire consumes him, smoke begins to fill the room and leave out the exhaust port. But it starts getting kind of hard to see as the smoke starts filling up the room, and it's smelling pretty bad now with the burnt halfling in the room.
I look over at the cat and I'm just like, but why?
I must consult with the fire, see what I must do. And I'm just looking into the face I created in this fire, and I'm thinking to it,
Gotcha.
almost in a prayer-like fashion. And then I look back at the elf. Do I see little candlelight in his forehead?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I snuff out flame and I walk over to elf, and I
can't.
get real close.
It doesn't snuff out.
Huh?
It doesn't snuff out.
No, I snuff out flame.
Oh,
on,
okay. I thought you were talking about before.
No, I walk up and
It's like part of my body at that point.
I get
It's a class
awkward.
feature, yo.
I get awkwardly close to your face. I was like, "You're kissed by fire."
I use thaumaturgy to make my eyes mimic the flame that's on my forehead. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
This I like. How would you like to follow me? Worship the flame.
My God's already been chosen for me, but I appreciate the offer.
Is not God. Is better than God. Is first flame.
As y'all are talking, somebody walks in. The elf, the hooded elf from before, walks in with the orc that he was with, and they're looking at the halfling, and they're like, "What the hell happened here?"
I look up.
What you mean?
The elf said that, right?
Yeah.
And in Elvish, I'm like, looks like he died.
No shit, Sherlock. Because Sherlock Holmes exists in this world. All right, this is done for Charles.
Yeah, no, I need to get a new one.
You got it? You need a...
I'm gonna use.
So, I look at this hooded elf who's now entering. I look back at my elf friend and I was like, talk with her. Cause he needs you. The flame is strong with you. And I look back. Fooling, very flammable.
They pull the. They're ignoring you and they're pulling the halfling out of the room.
Wait. I need those ashes. Bring back.
They don't listen to you and they just pull the halfling out of the room.
But hey, I need Need it.
Oh God.
Way to break shit, everyone.
Hey, what y'all talking about? Sorry.
Well, the room starts clearing. The smoke
Passed out a
starts
little
filtering out the exhaust port and settling. So
y'all
can-
just a heads up.
y'all can breathe a little bit easier.
If I die from this, I just want y'all to know it's Aaron's fault. I'm just saying.
I sit
guys,
and I
is that
use
Yeah.
I use my arcane recover spells.
I can't even
used.
take half.
Okay.
sip.
And I'm still looking at. I walk over and I talk to Dragonborn friend.
Yeah.
Dragonborn,
Uh-huh.
you are gold, no?
Yep.
Tell me, you breathe fire?
Yep.
I like this.
I lean over because I've been standing in the shadow right behind him the whole time, and I'm just like to the dragonborn. I'm like, he really likes fire.
Fire is
Give him a
purest.
blowjob.
Fire is what makes the best gold.
All right.
You must walk through flames to become pure on the other side.
As y'all
It is how I was born.
as
It
y'all
is how I
talk
live.
amongst yourselves.
No, I know how you were born. Either your father was the bravest, loneliest man, or your mother is the craziest cat lady.
As y'all talk amongst yourselves, the hours pass by, and Glamorous, you're in your room.
Okay.
There's a bat that followed you there.
Does he not get stealth check?
Yeah, roll a stealth check. What's your
He is
passive
stealthy
perception?
bat.
Where'd I look for it?
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
It's
Unless
just
you're
a stealthy bat.
What were you looking for?
passive perception.
It's gonna be 14.
Is it
Okay,
lower
well,
than
natural
20?
20 will beat that.
All right.
You don't notice this bat, but there's a bat hanging
Okay.
in your room.
Okay.
And are you looking through?
Not right now. Back
Okay.
is hanging out. Just keep
All right,
an eye
all
out.
right. Well, the bat is hanging out, and you're preparing for leaving.
Preparing. Yes. Because basically I got nasty water all over me, so I took a quick shower.
Bat,
clean- it
what
was
is
clean
this?
Describe it.
In detail.
All right.
Bat steals dirty undergarments. Bat knows what Snowball likes. He brings them to me.
All right. So you go and you get some water from the deep well, and you carry it to the showering area. You take a shower, and you've returned to your room after freshening up.
Yep.
Snowball's got his own
Put
game
on
going
my
on.
gear.
Unknown, being followed the entire time.
No, when she showers, he steals undergarment. Bring it to Snowball. Snowball wears mask when she arrives.
After your shower, you can't find all of your clothes.
What is missing?
Panties.
Yeah, your panties are missing. So, but your oversized jacket.
It
and
was
whether
the
or not-
dirty ones, not the clean ones, though.
Oh.
Is that better or worse?
But you do find your change of clothes. You couldn't find the ones that you were wearing, but you find your clean ones.
Okay. So I got
And
myself
so you take all your stuff and you're back in your room.
Yes.
As you're preparing to leave, this is right before the sun goes down. Your mother, Lady Deathpain, walks in.
Ooh,
Yes,
I
mother?
steal.
Still her underpants, too.
Lady Deathpain wears a purple robe with a black cloak that is brooched by a large jewel. She's completely bald and has a leather headband on the top that has frilled leather on it.
That'd be really cool if I could see it.
Yeah, I'm describing it for Tink's sake. And she has darker green skin than you. She's actually even shorter than you are.
Okay.
And her eyes rest at very extreme angles, like almost alien-like. And she looks over you, and then she walks across the wall and sits at your wooden desk in your wooden chair
On your wooden
and looks at the wall and says, "Glamorous, I know you have mixed feelings about tomorrow, but I hope that one day you can understand my decision on this. You must be feeling some pain right now as you imagine your future, and that's good. Pain is a teacher. It shows us what we are capable of accomplishing and what we are capable of enduring. I need you to go through this pain.
I look at her in her eye and I said, yes, Mother. All I want to do is make you proud.
And you've had every opportunity to do that. Do not disappoint me. And she stands up and she walks out of the room. And night falls.
Okay.
What are y'all doing?
I see Tabaxi.
Hold on 1 second. I had a tingle. Excuse me. I commanded my bat to come here. Bring me my treasure.
Okay.
And
The bat flies back. Is your door open or closed?
Close.
It was in her room?
it waits, yes.
Okay, so it waits.
Okay.
a bat with panties in the face.
So this place, basically my home. I should know exactly where they keep stuff belongs to the prisoners, right?
Yes, you know where it's at. You know that it's pretty far away from where the prison is,
Yes.
close to the vehicle storage and the garage.
Okay, so pretty close to the
It's the
exit.
same thing.
Very close to the exit. No, they're not.
Okay. And is there going to be any people guarding the prison?
You know that there are a couple of patrols. It's much lighter at night, but you know that there are a couple of patrols.
Okay. So, and they stay in one place or like walk around back and forth?
There are some that stay stationary in the watchtower, and then there are 3 that you know of that walk around.
This is Metal Gear Solid, baby. They run around.
I love Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, the dragon friend. What you want from me?
I'm going to try to get the guys out and probably grab their stuff before we go.
Okay.
So, okay.
So you go to...
How far away is my room from the prison?
Well, you have to walk out of, I don't know, 200 feet. If you were to get a measure, I don't know, maybe 500 feet.
Will I be passing
1,000
Will I be
feet.
passing areas where there are a lot of other people
10 miles.
that will see me?
Would you walk 500 miles?
To get to the prison, you're going to have to cross the barracks and the dining area. So the dining area is normally a patrol is in the dining area at some time, right? The barracks, pretty much everybody is asleep at this hour.
Okay. So everybody's asleep.
Find a cardboard box and use that.
Yeah,
I
you'll
wish
be
I
fine.
could make that sound effect. Okay.
Just knock across the wall until they lure them towards you.
Let's see.
So what you do is you put a picture of a pinup girl on the box.
Invisibility
Distracts
lasts for
them.
1
Get 'em
hour,
with the
right?
mag.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hit him with a mag, yeah.
His
I'm gonna-
concentration, you
I'm
cannot
gonna
use
get all
action
my
with
stuff.
it.
Wait, do
Be
I
careful.
get any weapon at this point?
Yeah, you have everything that you have on you. You have all of your inventory.
You have your
Okay.
womanly charms.
Except for your dirty panties.
But, I mean, you've left your room at night before,
Yes.
and, I mean, as long as you're doing normal things, people typically don't think anything of it. I mean, you being Lady Deathpain's daughter.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take all my belongings, my backpack and everything,
Mhm.
and
Back
I
in her
will try to
wardrobe.
look very calm.
Okay, so you're walking out with your wooden desk on your back.
Fly casual.
I'm just picturing like
You said all your belongings.
Is the bat still with her, or is it with
I mean, the door open.
As soon as door open, bat comes back to me.
Oh, okay.
The bat, Sebastian knows.
Do I still not notice the bat in my room?
So at this point, is carrying some panties.
Excellent.
Thank you for
another roll?
confirming, Dio.
So it's going to be another roll with disadvantage on this one.
Because they're bright pink songs.
Can I bless the?
It's going to
trying
be
to bless the
it's going to be
panties?
against your passive.
Bless these panties.
It's going to be against your passive. As long as you beat a 14, she doesn't notice
Yeah,
it.
you got it. You
I
rolled a
beat-
15.
I beat it, and it is a 17
All right.
overall.
So
All
no,
right.
you still haven't seen this
I don't
bat.
see a floating
This is
panty.
this
No,
is not the
it's-
first time Sebastian has done this.
You don't even hear the bat going.
So the hallway is.
I'm out.
Guys, my husband is here.
I'm out.
No, but this is in the game. It doesn't have to be real.
Completely different.
Yeah, it's fantasy.
I know.
Listeners, I apologize, but I blame Aaron's homebrew, and
Don't blame it on that.
you brought this upon yourself by listening to us. So.
All right. So
Okay.
as you walk down the hallway, it's lit by these glowing.
It's lit, fam.
How do you do it, Brian? How do you herd these cats?
It's the worst.
The bakery candle.
It's time to back away from that one.
All right. As you walk down this hallway, it's lit by these glowing stones that are connected via chains,
Okay.
right? And these are spiked into the wall, hanging from the wall or the ceiling, or just basically wherever was convenient to
Okay.
hang it.
Okay.
All right. So it is dim light at the moment. It's not very bright in these halls.
I mean, I'm an elf. I can
yeah, you do have
see
dark vision, so
clearly in
you
the
see it
dark.
normally.
The rain or
as
Perception
you-
checks are disadvantage.
Huh?
Oh, never mind.
She has dark
I thought we were
vision.
Dim light. Okay.
Calm down, secondary DM.
So
So-
as you're going straight to the cells.
Yes.
Okay. So you make your way down. You do see one patrol in the dining area.
Mm-hmm.
He sees you and he says, "Miss Glamorous." You know, he doesn't really think it's odd that you're walking around at this hour of the
I
night
nod.
because it just turned dark. So you turn and you take a left and then a right, and then straight ahead of you is the iron door that leads to the prison.
Okay. Any patrol in front of the iron door?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, during this time, the halfling has been replaced, and he looks normal now.
It's a
What do you-
living halfling, basically.
No,
No?
the fat halfling has been put back in place, and he looks just like he did. All right, what's up, Andrew?
Would you say she's a lady of the evening?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
So the door is in front of you.
Andrew's drunk.
The door is in front of you.
Okay.
So before that, it's been hours, and I've been talking to Snowball. And I'm just like, that's why the fire is a servant to death. That's why I can't.
God, you're dark.
You know, I can get behind your way of thinking, though. But to pass into the purest death, you must go through fire, because it purifies you for death to receive your purest essence.
You know, that's a really good point. I never thought about that.
They are just two sides of the same gold coin.
I'm gonna need more time to think about this.
I'm just
But I
saying.
like
You
where
can
you're
open
going.
the door whenever you want.
I hope my presence interrupt this conversation.
Not to interrupt My Chemical Romance and Catman.
It is Cat Stevens.
Oh, sure. When you were in the tunnel, like, how far away from getting out of here were you?
They're not very far. It seems like a very poorly designed prison made to keep people from doing what I was doing.
Oh, wait. What did you see at the light at the end of
Death.
the tunnel?
You should know that, emo.
I saw 10 gallons of water because someone put water on me.
Oh yeah.
It was a little refreshing, not going to lie. I mean, I love fire, but
Oh wait, are you white? Are you white?
you can't just ask someone like what.
Ask people if they're
You said
white.
you were like a white cat, but look dirty, and I just washed you. So do you look white?
Parts of me do look a little bit whiter,
I mean,
but it's been
We
years
can
of
dirty you up
singeing and
again. That
sitting.
doesn't bother me none.
Oh, it's fine. I appreciate
I
it.
mean, you
friend.
look like a calico now, so I mean that's pretty dope, right?
Anyway, I'm going to
Throw some more dirt on him. I'm sorry I washed you off some.
Welcome to Aaron DMing a podcast where it's all dirt jokes all the time.
All right, I wait for Princess to open door. And unless
I'm
anyone,
having a great time. I don't
unless
know about
anyone
you.
else
I'd
wants
like to move
talk.
to the next scene, please.
Ting?
I walked in.
Next
All
plot
right.
point, please.
She's been in the room.
Okay.
The bat goes
I've been in
in
the room
up to the
and I've been
ceiling.
listening to this awkward conversation.
I'd like
I-
to create
I
10...
pretend
No,
I
I'm
didn't
just
hear
kidding.
anything.
I'm gonna move up to the bars and talk to the princess.
There you go.
Say, look, you don't have to take the rest of these people with you. If you just take me and my wards, like, I got money. I can make this very easy once we get out of here.
There's a possibility that we will get caught and we will be facing a lot of enemies. So
do I hear that? Because my
I will
passive
take
perception
as
16.
many
She's not
people
whispering.
as I can.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, no, you gotta take all of us. We agreed. No, don't let hoity-toity
Were you
over
whispering,
here.
Trey?
No.
Oh, okay.
Don't let hoity-toity take us. You know, leave us here.
Even
That shit
if
goes
it
off.
was whispering, I would still speak in normal volume so that everybody
Hey.
can hear me.
I
Hey,
say-
hoity-toity,
I-
that's bullshit.
I add on to that. I'm like, yeah, we're all gonna die together.
Exact. No. I don't want to die.
It will be a glorious roaring inferno.
Don't. I mean, it might be.
While all this
Ting,
chaos is going on,
You know, getting loud. It's getting late. You.
Okay.
I go, look, like you, me, and
I look at my elf friend.
Okay.
Ludwig.
We
I
don't
think his
have
name
time
is.
for this. I don't
Ludwig.
care if you guys get along, but we need to work together
I see
if we want to
flames
get
come
out of
from
here
my
safely.
paws.
Mhm.
So all of you will have to follow me. I don't
All
know
right,
if
let's
you
go.
So
Alrighty.
is the lock like can be opened with a key?
Oh,
or
you
is-
know where the key is. It's under the halfling.
It's almost like she lives here, guys.
I go
It's kinda
and reach
weird.
under the halfling.
All right.
I think it's
It's
a
exactly
setup.
where you don't want it to be, but that's where it's at.
It's in his
It's
crotch.
just underneath him or it's in him.
It's not in him.
It
Okay.
is taped
Thank
to his
God.
thigh.
Anal cavity.
It's under his inside.
you can put it in him if you want, but that's not gonna open the door.
I take the key, and before I open the door, I said, I haven't brought you guys your stuff because I figured that we can just grab those on our way out because it's really close to where
Wait,
the
grab
vehicles
what?
is. Your belongings.
Question,
Oh, okay.
DM. Is my arcane focus, is it in the stuff? Or is it with
Well,
me?
what's your arcane focus?
I'll say you've been casting
assume it's a
spells.
ball,
You
yeah.
have it with you. If it was a
Well-
necklace, what is your arcane focus? Is it a necklace or something?
It's
It
anal
is a
bead.
necklace.
It's a ball of
It is a
yarn,
necklace.
right?
Yeah.
They left everything that you could
butt
wear
Oh
on.
my god,
Okay.
copycat, because mine's also a necklace.
Is yours made of the bones of a fire dragon?
What?
Dragon, not dragonborn. It's different.
Moving
I feel.
Anyways, after I said that, and
yeah.
I said, your belonging is kept in the room that is very, very close to the vehicle room. And what we're going to do is we're going to sneak out of here, grab your stuff, steal some vehicles, and get out of here.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent. It sounds
I crack
fun.
my knuckles.
So
And
she
I know
goes.
that
ready
you
to
guys
go.
like to chit-chat, but we're going to be as quiet as we can when we leave here, okay?
And you know that there's about 50 people who live here.
Okay.
I prepare spare the dying.
I prepare fireball.
All right.
And I already know where the patrol is going to be, right? So,
You don't know exactly where they're going to be, but
Okay.
you sort of have an idea of the areas that get patrolled.
so I want to know exactly how far away is the present from the storage room.
Mm-hmm. You're going to have to go down.
Will we be passing area where there are other people?
You will definitely be passing through some patrols. You're
Okay.
going to have to go through about 2 to 3 rooms and 2 hallways.
Okay.
While she's doing this math in her head, standing in front of us, I'm
No,
just
she's
like,
got her
so
hand
what's-
reached under the halfling while doing all that.
Oh, okay. I'm like, so is it time to go
It
or
is.
what?
She produces a key from underneath the loincloth of the halfling.
And then
I look at the other elf and I go, "Yep, it's time for us to take back Sunday."
We have a moment.
okay.
So
I go
with
ahead. Yes.
Trey,
go ahead.
give me just dink it.
Get,
That is
dink
what
it.
she said.
So with that about to kick off, I'm gonna wild shape into a crag cat.
All right, you.
I get excited.
All right, you turn
Yeah, they're
into a
gonna start
crackhead. What does
banging.
this wild shape
Hang on,
transformation
guys.
look like?
I got something planned.
BreAnne.
So I go like start
Deal
like
me.
kind of brushing myself a little bit,
Okay.
and like I start poking myself because I'm like, well, this should have been working by now. I should be a cat by now, and then I just poof into a fucking cat.
Like
I'm just like,
poof,
damn,
like poof and smoke and stuff.
like poof and smoke, like a fucking magician.
Gotcha. So it looks like somebody played a trick with your eyes because suddenly there is a crag cat instead of a human rubbin in front of you.
A human
A
rabbit.
rubbin human.
So I am now a crag cat.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
what? You turn into a
How
cat.
large is a crag cat? A large or medium?
It's a large beast.
It's a large beast.
Yep.
Let's make sure you can fit through these halls. How big is a large beast?
Cats are liquid. It's fine.
All right.
Okay, so even though I'm Lady Deathpane's daughter, I assume that if I just walk around with a bunch of prisoner and that people recognize that they're not from here, I might catch a lot of attention, right? So
You've never done this before, but you think
It is
that.
her first time. We will be
Yeah.
gentle.
so
You've never been caught with prisoners before, but you're pretty sure it's frowned upon.
I have this. So guys, I have this plan. One of the spells that I chose. What is it? The really long word that starts with a P, where I can.
Oh yeah.
No. That came out wrong.
Is it the phantasmal force?
Really long P word.
Let's go, bitches.
That I think I forgot to write it down.
Prestidigitation.
Yes, that I can just like create stuff that is not there, right?
You can create
Um,
3 items.
Yeah.
3? Only 3?
Yeah.
Only
but they
three.
only
Yeah, I've got
last.
minor illusion too. If you, what do you need?
They only last for like
I
a
have-
minute.
So guys, I have this
Oh, that's an
idea.
hour.
Even though I'm
Oh,
Lady
an
Kane's
hour.
daughter, if I walk out of here where you guys, if we ever get seen, you know, people will notice us because they know that you guys are not from here. And it might be difficult for me to talk us out of it. So I have this idea that I have a spell, disguise self, that I can look like someone else. I can try to look like my mother, and I can put fake like ropes or handcuffs on you guys so that it's like you guys are still in prison and you guys are just following me.
So
That way, if we ever
I
get
say-
seen by the patrol, I can just pretend to be my mother
I
and they won't say a word.
why don't we just kill them?
And I have a great idea, but
I
I'm
do
all
not
like,
want to hurt anybody. And if you're fighting with them, if you, like even if you can kill them, and if you don't kill them immediately, and doing the fighting process, you make some noise or people notice us, it will give us a lot of trouble. So I will rather that we stay quiet and try to sneak out of this place.
I can just
Sounds
be
like a pretty
sneaky.
simple plan.
I mean, we can just be sneaky.
I mean, you're a cat. Sneaky should be your specialty.
Well, he's also a cat. He seems like he became learning disabled. I messaged to him, the hell you want?
and I messaged back, well, I had an idea, but I forgot I'm a fucking cat, and I can't fucking say anything.
Well, that's why I'm messaging you. I message you, tell me, what is your plan?
Thank you. Well, I forgot.
You are a dumb motherfucker. You know that?
All right. So nobody says anything for like 30 seconds
that
as
booze
this
that
transaction
smuggled
takes
in.
place.
Sorry,
Oh,
I just stare at the cat man staring at the
Fargo.
cat.
I remembered
Sorrow,
it.
Love, what
I
are y'all
remembered it.
doing?
Snowball. Snowball.
I just go-
Snowball.
After you, princess, just let's
say-
go.
Okay.
Time's
too
of the
late. You
essence.
missed your chance.
I was about to say she could just load me up. I just be her pet.
I say handcuffs won't be necessary, and then like I cast the cantrip minor illusion, and then I just create like a fake glasses and mustache over me,
Oh yeah.
and blonde hair, and I make my hair look blonde.
Gotcha.
Fallout Boy's got a good plan, I guess.
All right. So it's not like disguise self, so it's a little bit more rigid,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't move like it would if you were using disguise
Right.
self.
It's in front of me, and I try to stay behind it at
Yeah.
whatever angle I need to.
Well, the thing is, this place only has like 50 people in there.
Are we
I feel like they will
are
know
we
each
out of
other.
the iron bars right now?
Have you?
Did
Y'all
you
keep,
open it?
have you opened the doors yet?
I haven't, but it's
Like
like
I said,
even,
you please
original
open the
same
doors?
place.
Can we
even if you
please
try
go?
to disguise yourself like that, people will know you're not from here, and we might.
It's all right. I
we
can
might
hide
get
us.
questioned.
I just think, well, I don't look anything like myself. I'm good
Elves.
to
Well,
go.
if I use
Humans.
that spell and I create like this fake rope that tie around their hands, it's not gonna be. There's no rope there, so they're not really restricted, right?
No, but you also have rope in your backpack.
I would just like to start pawing at the door. Like,
You have
No.
actual
"Can you
rope
open
in
this,
your backpack.
please?"
Let's see.
Princess, please just open the door. We got it. Let's follow. I say wards.
I would,
Single file.
I will grab. I take my actual rope and I loosely tie around them, so it looks like they're being tied up.
So
But
you're gonna have to cut different sections of it.
It's one big rope.
It's one big rope. You have 50 feet of rope.
She
So you have
puts
to
loops
cut
in
it into like 4 foot or 3
I
foot
thought,
sections.
I thought she said robe. And I was
Okay.
like, well, what's she wearing underneath it?
Princess, look.
She's wearing that leather jacket.
We'll just put
and nothing
loops
else.
into it, and we'll all hold on to it
'Cause
like
I
we're
stole
kindergartners
her
on a field trip.
all right. I give them the rope. I let them take care of it.
I make sure to get to the back of the group.
Okay. All right.
No,
So
no, no,
And
no.
right before-
If it was gonna be the caboose, I'm gonna be the caboose.
Why?
I don't care.
You guys
Your
can walk side by
order.
side and hold hands
Just
or
be
the
quiet.
rope or whatever.
Okay.
I'm going
I'm not
to.
gonna touch
I'm going to take up position just like right next to her, kind of like a pet.
I thought that this moment would take like 5 seconds.
You were wrong.
Welcome to DMing.
You can think that
Well,
every time.
I think it makes more sense if the prisoner is walking like in front of me, so I can keep an eye on them. So
Oh my gosh.
You can do what you want,
so what I'm gonna do is I give him the rope and.
but you remember that they don't know
the.
the layout.
Okay, well I guess I'll be in front. And right before I open the door, shut
Where's-
up, Trey.
Where's your
Right
bat,
before-
Boyd?
He's sitting up the top waiting to give me panties.
Wait, he hasn't come back yet?
Oh no, he's sitting at the top of this very room
Oh, okay.
waiting to give me panties when this door opens up.
Okay.
That's why I want in the back, so everyone walks out, I get panties.
What's up, Ting?
Right before I open the door, they're already like fakely tight.
Did y'all do that?
That's
We
what I
fakely
have to
tie
do.
ourselves up. Yes,
Okay,
I tie
yes.
myself up in the thing.
I've wrapped my pinky around the rope.
All right, he's pinky bound. So yes.
I have the. I'm just holding the rope.
Okay.
All right.
And then I said, you guys will have to follow closely to me. Don't make a fuzz. Don't make any noise. Don't try to get people's attention. And then right before I
I'm
open
gonna
the door,
wave someone
I
down.
cast Disguise Self, and I try to look like Lady Deathpain.
Okay. So you cast Disguise Self on you. What does that spell look like as you turn into this visage
Looks like
of
fucking magic.
Death herself?
What do you mean? Like, I just look like. If I talk, would I sound like her?
But what does the magic look like?
Oh,
when
No,
it
your
takes a
voice.
magic
Your voice
thing.
doesn't change with disguise. So.
about the magic.
voice doesn't. Okay,
Nope.
well, I'll just have to be quiet then.
Just be like, I lost my voice.
You're a cat. You shouldn't be talking right now.
Look,
Basically,
Alright.
it's like this. It's like this green fog that cover me, and when the fog is gone, I look totally different. I look shorter,
Okay.
older. My skin is darker,
Sexier.
and I bolder,
Yeah.
and I look very intimidating. I look like this really mean old lady.
especially with a
So-
giant ass crag cat by your side.
I'm not
This green
intimidated.
mist takes place over her, and then in place of that, you see the description of Lady Deathpain. And then you open the door.
And I open the door, and they follow me, and I
make a run
walk
for it.
the shortest route that I can get to the storage room.
Okay.
As soon as everyone else is out of the room, my
door's
bat
open?
comes down, brings me panties. I put it in my little inside pocket of my coveralls.
Okay.
After I give them a quick.
All right. You do that.
That's funny.
This will be good for trade later.
I would like to actually kind of go up to Lady Glamorous and kind of strub up on her a little bit, like a cat
Okay.
would, and I'm just gonna be at her
You
side like a
pervert.
pet.
Okay.
Hey, you stole her panties. I don't want to fucking hear it.
It takes one to know one. I'll say
I
that.
replied to the message that he had sent earlier.
No,
I
that's
don't know.
over with now.
Fine. I just think to myself,
All right. So as you're walking and leading the way,
Yes.
the big, giant, large, not giant, but large creature, crag cat,
large-ish.
is walking beside you and is very friendly with you.
I just kind of nudge her hand, yeah, okay, I'm gonna be here. I'm not gonna be all sexual.
And you know
with
that
it.
the first door that you're going to cross by is the barracks, and that is where all of the soldiers are going to be at this time.
Okay. I turn around and I whisper, everybody stay in one line and be very quiet. Don't say anything and don't touch me.
All right.
I touch her.
Is this door open?
There is no door.
So it is open. I see people in there.
No, there's no door that's open. It's just open.
There's a doorway.
So I see people in there.
Yeah, you see.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you see. Y'all see these stones that are lighting up the hallways via the chains and stuff, and they extend into this room where you see carved into the wall just holes, right? Like think where the Draugr sleep in
Like
Skyrim,
glory
right?
holes?
Just holes carved into the wall, and you have just people lining up, and you also have people sleeping on the floor as well. Just an assortment of orcs, elves, humans, and a halfling or two.
Okay. I just try to walk through it like I own this place. Like
All
I'm
right.
letting.
We're about to walk past the.
You're about to
hallway.
walk past
All right.
this.
Can with minor illusion, can I create the illusion of an empty hallway?
Yeah, you can. It'll be. It's not. What?
It's a 5-foot cube.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
All right.
It's not going to like stop sound from going through
Oh,
it or
of course
anything.
not.
But
Right.
yes, you can
Yeah.
do that.
As we're
Well,
coming
then I do
through,
that.
I am dragging my feet and casting Mold Earth, making this difficult terrain as we pass by.
That's a good idea. Andrew.
Do 2 halflings make a holding?
No. You can just not call on him.
You know what?
You're cut off, Andrew.
You've reached your limit.
Hey, it's not my fault.
All right.
You said you made it difficult terrain?
Yes.
I'm having a
For
blast.
us?
I don't know about you guys.
No, behind us. I am last in line.
He's the last.
Okay. I
I'm
was
going
like,
behind
well,
us
that's not gonna
instead of
help.
like unless
It's gonna make it real difficult.
He's making difficult terrain and sniffing panties. Leave him alone.
But yeah,
instead
in
of
front
like
of the door.
instead of
Gotcha.
like sweeping our footsteps, I just make
All
difficult terrain.
Sure.
Okay.
With all
My
this,
bat is in pocket dimension.
with all this going on, give me a stealth check, everybody.
Everybody.
Yay, y'all get to roll dice.
Yeah, we get to roll.
You get any advantage?
Advantage.
Okay.
Chaos. I'm rolling your dice.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no,
All of y'all get
second.
advantage because Brian cast minor illusion, and so nobody can see y'all. So the visual aspect is
I
negated.
get disadvantage. Wait, no, I'm not wearing heavy armor. So never
Yeah,
mind.
you're not wearing any armor.
Wait, you're
I
naked.
have such a crappy roll. 3.
Oh my
With
god, she's gonna
advantage?
ruin it for us.
Oh wait,
I rolled
I'm
2
not that
and
guy. I'm a crag cat.
I rolled
Add your
24.
stealth to it.
Oh, which one?
24?
24.
stealth.
26.
18.
18?
19. Sorry.
Do I need to roll
Hey,
it
Brian.
regular because I was casting
19.
spell
I got
coming by?
6.
Cerveza, por favor.
What was your question?
I don't know, man.
Because I was casting
Yeah,
Mold
no.
Earth as we're going
Eh,
by. Is
oh,
mine
yeah,
just
right,
regular
yes.
roll?
Yes.
It's still a 21.
One sec. There's
Actually,
a lot
I
of
would
talking.
like
There's a lot of
a Southern Pecan if we have any left.
Oh my god.
I got you.
Sorry.
Fuck me up, man.
So, Boyd, does that
fuck me up,
spell
ma'am?
have a vocal component to it?
Last one.
Can you whisper a vocal component?
You can.
No, it is just semantic.
Okay, then no.
Okay, then 24. It was a 21 either way, but I figured,
Okay.
you know.
So, all right, everybody rolls high enough except for Glamorous. But you guys are quiet enough to make it past the barracks without seemingly alerting anybody.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Whew.
Praise Jeebus.
What does that mean?
I was
I want
rolling
to
for
be
my
all
own
crag
benefit.
catty.
Okay. So we
So-
keep going. Past the barracks.
Seemingly, no alarms have been raised.
Okay.
And in front of you, the path will go straight ahead
Yes.
or take a left. Now, you know, Glamorous, that straight ahead, that's where the deep well is, which is your source of water. Left is where you came from.
Okay.
And pretty much, actually, everybody will know that left is where you came from, but you've never been forward. You don't know what's forward.
Which way should I take? I
That's
should
some
know the layout of this
confusing
place.
ass
Which
shit.
way should I take to get to the storage room where they keep their stuff?
You know that left is the direction.
Okay, then
So
I
you
head
take
left.
this second left.
Yes.
Okay.
Question: is left also the direction her mom is in?
There's only straight and left. Everything else is to the left.
Well, you said left is where she came from.
It's where we came from, Andrew. You just stop.
Sorry.
You're right. Cutting them off.
My bad. I
You can
gave him
just
another
stop
one.
calling on us.
I'm having a great time. I don't know about you guys.
All right.
The next 45 minutes are on me.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Okay, so what happens next?
try to
When we take the left.
Everybody else, y'all will notice that the
Bastards.
path straight just gets it's a lot wetter than the dry caverns that y'all have been walking.
Why are you killing
As y'all take a left, y'all see that-
Y'all, I didn't do that. Wait, I'm a cat. Shit. Never mind.
As y'all take a left, y'all see that the room opens up, and there are these just again carved out of the stone. These just stone tables. They're just these slabs, right, that are just raised up out of the earth. All right, there are 3 of them in the room, and y'all will notice that there is 1 guard in the room walking out.
Walking out towards
He's
our
walking.
direction.
He's walking out of the room towards the set of stairs on the other side. You don't know if he's going up or down the stairs.
Okay.
But he's going away from us.
Yeah.
He's walking away from you.
Okay. Well, I keep moving as soon as he walks out, that he cannot, see me.
Okay. Do y'all follow?
Question.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
following.
The direction of his stair travel, does it matter where we're headed?
Huh?
Like the stairwell.
What?
Do we have to use it? Fuck y'all. The stairwell. Do we have to use it to get to where we're going? The equipment storage.
So
area?
we're going to the stairwell.
You remember from walking in that there was that you walked up some stairs, and then there was a second flight of stairs that led up that you did not go up. You can't
Okay.
tell if he went further up or if he went down.
Okay.
So
well,
you don't know.
I'm just gonna trust Lady Luck over here and just follow her.
Okay.
Look around. Is there any leather laying around?
There is no
Leather?
leather. There are empty plates and half-finished food and cups of half-emptied cups of water,
Have
or
we
half full.
Could I have taken the fooling's loincloth? It was leather, no?
It was leather.
Could I have taken it?
You could have.
I take it, I roll it up, I munch on it.
So
then I
you walk
cast.
back.
Could I have taken it before we left, or do I need to? I can't retroactively do
It's
that.
free.
Okay,
You
that's
done
fine.
left that room.
Yeah.
son.
Yeah, you
That's
don't let
fine.
them.
How long have we been in the prison cells?
Y'all have been in the prison cells for roughly 18 hours.
Have they fed us?
They have.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, that's good. But
Alright,
I, as a
so are we
greedy
following this
cat,
guy,
would like to
or-
eat some more food off the plates as cats.
Crack Cat, get up there and find out which direction he's going. And I kick the cat in the ass.
I just be like, "Meow!" And I'm like,
God damn it.
So you let out a meow.
I do. I mean, because he kicked me. Like,
Say no. Just say no.
no, he kicked me.
So you touch it?
I'm role playing this shit, son.
Go
But-
ahead and give me a stealth check at disadvantage just to
That's
gauge
fine.
how loud that is.
I
Oh,
stare
it's so loud.
in the window of his soul.
His
eyes?
Is there any
Look,
leather wine bags
talk to the
around?
fuckhead that
Wine
kicked me.
sacks?
You see a lot of stone goblets, antler goblets, or horn goblets and stuff like that.
You can't store the wine in stone.
You don't see that.
Wait, what's Glamorous doing right now? What are we doing?
She
Are you
is
us?
leading y'all,
I'm
and
leading
then
you, and then I
Fargar
hear
kicked the
somebody
cat,
make
and the
this-
cat meowed.
Well, fucking Fargar needs to stop kicking animals, you fucking hater. Jesus. That would be a 21.
Okay.
Nice.
Because cats
Okay.
are stealthy as shit.
So the meow rings out, but it falls flat very quickly.
Kind of a
and,
muted meow.
Y'all don't
Very
hear
low
any
decibel.
movement.
Yeah, low
Okay.
decibel.
Y'all don't hear any movement.
So,
ahead of you.
like, I have absolutely no idea why he kicked me. I just assume he's an asshole.
Might as well
I'm-
find him.
I'm not gonna go to that point yet. But like, I just look to Glamorous, like what the fuck?
All right, so you're walking ahead, right?
Yes, I'm in front.
Okay.
Well, I'm right next to her, so
So there's nobody in this room.
okay. Well,
Okay.
then I just assume he's an asshole that
Yeah.
kicked me
All right.
because he hates cats.
So what are y'all doing?
Oh, I'm following right behind
So-
Glamorous.
Which
Holding the rope.
do I go up or down if I want to head to the where
Down.
they keep it? Down.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if the guy that just went up or down, right?
You don't know.
Wait, I forgot to ask. Is my familiar with me right now?
I don't know. Is it?
Did you bring him with you?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of my pet. so-
Okay. Y'all will also notice that there is a hawk perched on her shoulder.
Yes, we got 2 flying creatures with us.
So I don't see the other one, but okay.
What's
Gotcha.
the other flying creature?
You've never seen
Oh,
him.
the bat.
You don't know he exists.
Let me see.
The cat in the hat.
So
with
you
the
know
bat.
you know to go down. Honestly, everybody knows
I
to
assume
go down.
I assume people here will recognize
Yeah,
that
they
that's
do.
my hall. Right?
I said, hey, Glamorous, let's go down.
I assume people will recognize that's my
Stairs.
Hulk, right?
No,
Huh?
People who live here will recognize that's my Hulk, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it possible to make the Hulk like sneak peek the staircase really quiet and to see if there's anybody there?
Yeah, you would have to.
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What's up, Brian?
Let's say I have a silver mirror. If you want to look around the corner,
Silver
just
mirror.
pull a silver mirror out of my pocket.
The
That works.
fuck?
Okay.
That works. I use the mirror.
See, this is what
Alright.
happens
So
when
I
you
see
spend a
anybody.
lot of time preparing your character. You get all this extra shit.
You guys all come up. Y'all walk through the dining area to this stairway.
Oh.
There are stairs. What's up?
Can I
No.
check the dining area for like a steak knife? And pocket it?
Steak knife.
Yeah, or any kind of knife.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Give
shake
me,
somebody.
give me an investigation check.
Lug's fucking looking for that prison shit.
4.
You get no knife.
Or
You find
you find a
plastic butter
spoon.
knife.
You get
you look around. There's a lot of half-finished plates and stuff. You don't really see any type of cutlery
you get a
immediately
plate.
off the top of your head, but you didn't spend a lot of time looking.
You can have a
Alright,
frisbee.
I don't see it like a fork or anything.
Not with a 4.
Okay.
No. You see plates.
I rejoin the group.
Gotcha.
okay.
Sharp
So what
to
do I
edge
see
of
through the mirror?
plates.
As you look through the mirror, you see
A
that the
4.
path is clear down. There's
Okay.
nobody down.
Okay. Well, guys,
I
path is
whisper.
clear. Stay quiet. I don't want to hear any meowing.
Princess, do you want me to send? Do you want me to send a scout ahead?
I got my own scout here. I look at my Hulk. I was like, I
Yeah,
got
it
this
is.
taken
It
care
is
of.
big, feathery, loud. Everyone here knows it. I'm talking about a good scout.
Your scout is shit.
If you don't believe me, I can prove to you how good my scout is.
No, I don't believe it.
You don't believe
Pull out
me?
the panties.
Then how did I get these?
And you will recognize your panties
From
that went
Wednesday.
missing from earlier.
And it's Friday.
Soon as get out of
Sorry.
here, I'm gonna kill you.
Well, you can try. I'm just saying, my scout is good.
Never
Hey.
mind. That's not important right now. We need to get going.
Excellent. I put them back.
Okay. So we continue moving forward downstairs.
Okay. Y'all move forward downstairs. And as y'all go down the stairs, it levels off and then it rounds a corner. And y'all hear 2 people talking amongst themselves.
Oh
Okay.
no! If only we see
Are
a
they-
stealthy scout.
Is their voice like getting closer? Are they walking towards us, or they're just like at one location talking?
They don't seem to be getting louder
Okay.
or closer.
Maybe they're just getting quieter as we approach.
Are they in our way?
You haven't seen anybody yet. You just hear voices. Y'all are rounding the corner, and you know that you're coming to the workshop or the garage.
Okay.
I'm still with Glamorous, just kind of like watching her for like cues on like slowing down, or I basically just stay right by her side.
This other cat sucks so much.
I say,
Don't be jealous.
I whisper over to Glamorous. I'm like, "Are they in our way?"
Isn't that just like the default like
I'm not
talking
sure yet.
voice for
I
Fallout
whisper
Boy?
back. I'm not sure yet. I cannot see exactly what they are, but I do hear people talking, so we gotta be very careful.
Okay. As y'all round the corner, you'll
Yes.
see off in the the right side. All of y'all will. Actually, who's in front? What's the marching order?
I'm in front.
I'm second. I'm like right behind her.
I'm
I've
with
moved
Glamorous.
back.
And then you're also up there. So
Yep.
you 3 will see. I assume you're in the middle.
Yeah, I'm in
Lug.
the middle.
You 3 will see. There are 2 humans.
Okay.
One of them is wearing spikes, and he has piercings all along the backs of his arms. And the other one
Gross.
has like feathers that look like they're pricked into his back and all along his shoulders.
That sounds
And they're
painful.
standing with their backs turned to you, looking over at what looks like one of the metal machines that brought y'all in here. A
Yeah.
much smaller one with only 3 wheels on it.
Okay.
Where are we in relation to them?
Y'all are on the far left wall, and they are on the far right wall. They are on the room, basically the room length across from you,
Okay.
about 30 feet.
Okay.
And their backs are to you as they're looking at this machine, talking.
I would like to trot over there and just kind of like sniff at the machine, like.
Okay, the cat walks past y'all
The large cat.
towards the two people. The large cat.
Yeah, just kind of like sniffing
large
at
is
it
he,
and like
Zach?
look at him.
How
Just,
how
like,
big
sniff
is a
at it.
crag cat? If you were to give
It's a
it,
large beast.
He's a large beast.
so like he's
Bigger
like
than a human.
yeah, he's like 12 to 13 feet tall.
Not that big.
I'm-
Jesus.
Goliaths are like 9 feet tall and they're medium creatures.
Are they
I'm
really?
going to,
Yes.
Holy shit! I didn't know that.
As he walks up to them, just to I don't know, invite death a little closer. I'm going to use thaumaturgy, and I'm going to mimic the sound of a growling large crag cat.
How loud? is
Why?
this?
Okay, I while he's doing this, I cast Bless on the crag cat, the fighter, and can I cast it on myself?
And
What's the range?
What?
What's the range?
Within range, 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes.
within range.
Yeah,
I
And
cast.
I just
Crag cat,
okay, calm the fuck down.
crag cat, dude, man, of myself.
I'm just gonna like sniff at the
What?
contraption and like look at the at
Are
one
you
of the
going to
dudes.
sniff over their backs?
Well, like
No,
I'm just gonna like.
I
like,
assumed you were going in for the attack, so
no.
I used thaumaturgy.
That's
to
So
make him growl.
this growl emanates from the bark-covered elf.
Right.
Next
No,
to you.
from him.
Oh,
I can,
you can place it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thaumaturgy's
Awesome, man.
badass.
So,
Yeah.
So like
this growl emanates from you, and it
That's
even
fine.
startles you a bit because you don't know where it came from.
it's like shit. What the fuck?
But the two people immediately
Like,
turn
crap,
around. The
that's
two
like
humans
throwing
turn
off my
around,
cover. Okay. And they're like just looking at me.
and they see you
Okay.
full on.
And I'll just be like kind of like I get low, kind of like a playful kind of stance, and I just kind of like inch towards like the contraption they're working on. And I just kind of sniff it, and I just look at them and be like, well, and I just kind of like like brush up on them a little bit, and then I go back to Glamorous's side.
Okay.
How do they react?
Roll a persuasion check.
Sure. With advantage because I'm cute.
You know,
You're a giant cat.
with the
You're
growl,
not cute.
no.
Oh fuck.
You're scary as shit.
Chaos mechanic. I'm rolling your dice. If this fails me, I'm gonna be sad.
Oh, okay.
And my crag cat stats went away. God damn it.
I don't know, but I'm ready to kill something.
Adorable level is like 25
I'm ready to
on
abandon
this,
you all.
So
I'm gonna cast darkness and blind all of you and
okay.
just leave.
What was it? Persuasion?
Yeah.
Not you. You touched
What is
the
that?
fire.
Charisma?
Yeah.
Fuck. 18.
18?
Yeah.
They don't seemingly attack, but they recognize Lady Deathpain, and they immediately say, Death herself, and they kneel.
Nice.
I give him a very intimidating stare and nod.
And I go back to Lady Glamorous, and
And then
I just
I
sit
start
there and I
petting
just kinda,
him.
like nod to them, like,
As if he's my new pet.
Gotcha.
yeah.
And they
Give
start
them that
like,
death stare.
they start talking, like, one of them starts talking, the other one like elbows it. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Nice.
So you can tell that somehow went off well.
Yeah.
All right. I can tell that they're intimidated by me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you walk forward,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And all of y'all are pretending to be bound.
They're still bound,
As-
but Andrew obviously is pretending to be my pet
Yeah.
now.
So you're not pretending to be bound.
As we
I'm
walk
holding on to the rope.
Got it.
with my hand.
as we
I'm
walk
also
past,
loosely holding onto rope.
as we walk past, I look at him and I go
All right.
and continue walking with Lady Deathpain.
Okay. So y'all walk forward, and this area that you're in, it looks like there's all sorts of different types of metal chunks and tools that are laying around.
Okay.
There's, like I said, one of those metal machines that carried y'all here just in the middle. It looks like it's been broken apart into pieces. It might be in some type of state of repair, or maybe even
Disassembly,
repair?
maybe.
Huh?
Disrepair?
It may be even in disrepair, but this looks like some type of area where they work on things.
Okay.
And ahead of you, you'll see what y'all know to be where you put your stuff. And y'all
We
see
head-
it up ahead
We
on
head
the left.
straight there, and I tell the guys, pick up your stuff real quick.
Okay. As y'all walk forward, y'all see the armory, and there's just all sorts of different weapons. Your stuff is set off to the side. It hasn't been accumulated or placed into all the other things. So it's set off to the side, ready to be sorted through and pilfered. And then there's just this pile of weapons and equipment.
So I'm hearing shopping montage. Anybody else?
Yeah, I dive in immediately and look for the most intimidating looking weapon.
Okay.
Not mine or anything, just whatever is the most intimidating weapon.
I grab my bag and then I find explosives.
Okay. So you grab your bag and you start rifling through to find your equipment. What type of explosives do you have?
No, I'm looking for explosives in the army. I just grab my bag. I don't look through it. I just throw it over a shoulder and I look in their armory like for explosives or things that I know will go boom.
All right. Is anybody else looking in the armory?
I was investigating for something.
Okay, that's what I was going to say.
I send my squire to investigate with Good Charlotte over here.
Yeah.
And
Death cab for cutie.
I was
I feel like he
saving
was
that, I
working
was
on
saving
that
that for when we got to the cars. And then my other two wards, I tell them to fetch my armor and shield and greatsword.
Okay. As y'all go and they do that, give me an investigation check for your ward, and then anybody else who is looking through things, give me an investigation check.
My ward and I both searched. through
Okay,
that.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
All right.
Oh no!
Are you looking through all the stuff?
I'm pretty familiar with this area, so I assume
Chaos
I would know
mechanic
where
that 2
things
natural
are.
20.
You don't know where
tonight.
everything's at.
All
You
right.
see it. You see it.
I will try to look for
19.
something.
Go ahead.
I
rolled a
collect my
1.
stuff.
Nice.
What?
I collect my stuff, which is like a backpack, and then my chain mail is just kind of like some homemade pieces of metal, like,
Is that an investigation?
you know, strung together. And then my two-handed maul is just like a homemade like piece of pipe with a bunch of spikes welded to the end.
It's like a fucking hobo with an attitude. I like
Love
it.
it.
Thank you for playing into the flavor.
Love it.
Nice.
I got
So,
19.
how long does it take to don chainmail?
I guess a
15
few minutes.
minutes.
I don't know
I
exactly.
I don't think it's 15 minutes.
uh,
But what are you doing?
45 seconds.
Oh god. I'm gonna drop wild shape
Oh,
and
take
grab
an
my
action.
gear.
Huh?
I'm gonna drop wild shape and grab
Okay,
my
you
gear.
drop-
Takes a
Wild
long
shape.
action.
Right in front of these guys?
Long action.
Yeah, sure.
It takes
And but
one slow
like,
turn.
I'm still like
Until
on
this
a,
episode's over, I'll show you the long
All
action.
right. You start putting on your armor, and you know it's going to take you about 10 minutes.
Okay.
I help.
All right. That reduces it to 6.
So
Actually, you know what? Roll me a d6.
So when I drop wild shape, I'm like still on all fours. Like, God damn it, y'all! What the fuck?
Take about
am I on all
6.
Plus my
fours?
dex.
What do you drop your wild shape?
It's like, motherfucker, man! I wish I could time that shit better. Why am I
Okay.
still on all fours? And I get up and like I go through
I see
and
the
like
butthole.
grab all my gear.
So,
How many explosives do I find with my natural 20?
with your natural 20, you will find
Half
that there are
explosive.
2 shields, some studded leather armor, any daggers, hand axes, light hammers, spears, scimitars, flails, long swords, 3 battle axes, 2 great axes, and 2 war hammers available as weapons. You don't find any explosives per se. The stuff that I'm sure you want, you do find. What did everybody else roll?
Or a 19.
You rolled a 19?
Yeah.
Plus,
Unwatched
just like
Are you
total?
supposed to roll for something?
Yeah, 19. Yeah,
Okay, and you rolled a 1?
Yeah.
I
Nat
got
20,
19.
bitches.
So you find all that stuff that I just read off, Brian.
Sure.
You find
Really?
a spyglass, goggles of night, and a magic missile rifle. Only you find the magic missile rifle.
I take that.
Nat 20.
Oh, you rolled a nat 20?
I did.
Both of y'all
awesome.
find the magic missile rifle, the spyglass, and the goggles of night.
Since they're fighting over the magic missile rifle or whatever it is, I take the spyglass and the.
I would like the
dagger
goggles
barrels.
of night actually,
Goggles of night.
because I'm a human. I don't have dark vision, bitch.
I take them.
Did you
I'm
investigate?
gonna bite you.
No, I just went straight for my
Gotcha.
stuff.
With your human teeth?
And fuck yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Leftovers of crab cat, bruh.
Y'all will also find a heavy crossbow with bolts, 2 sets of 10 feet of chain, grappling hooks, and manacles,
Grappling hooks?
We should probably grab
and a
all
potion
those
of
things.
healing.
Oh, and that.
I
I
grabbed the
grabbed the
potion.
chain.
You didn't find it.
Oh.
I grabbed the
I
potion.
pick up the
What
chain and I
what
hand
race are
it.
you?
You found all the
Okay.
all the weapons were in an obvious
Okay.
place. All this other stuff was sort
I
of
pick up the
under
chain
things.
and
Yeah.
grappling hook, and I hand it to the All American Reject over here.
Yeah, I immediately attach it to my belt loop and then my pocket.
Goddamn.
Fargar Dushison?
Yeah, Fargar. It's Fargus.
Wait, are you what race are you?
Can't just ask somebody that.
I'm asking you.
He is Dragonborn.
Wait,
I'm a
do you
dragon.
have dark vision? That's all I'm asking.
No, that's not what you're asking.
I'm asking that now. Do you have dark vision?
That's not a question I know the answer to.
So the 2 guards,
Damn it.
while this debate is going on, the 2 guards have sort of like come
Yes.
around the corner to peek at what you're doing,
Nice.
and they see
I take
no
the-
more Cragcat, and they see you guys not bound going through the armory,
Nice.
and they call out, "Death herself." One of them does, the human with the feathers, and the other one
Death
again
or self?
elbows him.
Quick question.
No.
How far along am I with putting on my armor at this point?
You are 3. You know what? Give me a D4.
I'm hustling too, helping him.
Hoping it.
2.
All right, you made it 2 minutes in.
All right.
2 of.
I
2 of 6.
I say, Princess, you want me to take care of them?
If I speak right now, will they tell that I'm not Lady Death Pain?
You don't know.
Have I heard Lady Death Pain
Okay.
at this point?
No.
So
None
I-
of y'all have seen Lady Deathbane.
Okay.
I look
I mean,
at the 2 guards.
She's my mother. I assume that our voice will be similar.
You can attempt.
I can try to sound like my mom.
If you want to.
Performance check.
Hold on, Andrew. What's up?
I look
don't
at
know,
the
should I
2
call him?
guards, and I be say, y'all, you see what's going on here? You see who you were with? You best keep it quiet, or else Lady Deathbane is going to have her way with you, and it won't be pleasant.
You can tell the one with the piercings is kind of like taking your word for it. The feather guy is still like looking at Death herself for verification. Brian, what were you doing?
As he says that, I'm going to create harmless tremors on the ground, just to help emphasize what he's saying.
Nice.
Okay. So he says this while the ground vibrates, possibly
Are-
waking up everybody.
Only within 30 feet.
Are they intimidated?
All right.
Are they backing
no,
down?
I don't. I mean, are y'all trying to intimidate?
I'm intimidating.
I mean,
I feel like we should be acting like prisoners.
he was
but
basically
you do you.
threatening them. I want to know if they're,
I mean, you
if they're
see me-
backing down.
The one with the feathers
Vibrations.
The vibration.
is not.
I walked close to the one with the feather, even though I know I'm probably shorter than him.
He starts taking a couple steps back from you as you walk forward, but he lets you approach him.
Okay, I walk to him. I give him this dead stare.
Do you still
and
have your hawk on you?
No,
Where is it?
it's probably somewhere in the room.
All right, your hawk is
Which
elsewhere.
room?
Just
I,
flying around the room.
I prepare burning
His
hands.
name is Dark
if it
Shadow, after
gets-
all.
If it gets
Anyway, I stare at
sketchy.
him. I say, I don't say anything, but I give
he
him
looks at you.
this.
He's like, Death herself. Those are the prisoners for the death games tomorrow. Those are for celebration of Glamorous's wedding.
And I
What,
move up.
what are
to
they
him.
doing unbound?
I move up
And
to
the other
him.
guy is just like hitting him, and it's like, shut up.
I move up to him and it's like, dude, she has proprietized us for some special assignment for Her Majesty. I don't know what the fuck it is, but she said we're going to die anyway. But at least this way we get payment for our families. So this is what we chose. As opposed to death
Is there a
games.
way? Is there an exit out of here besides the door we came in?
Behind you, there's a massive door that is open to the night, and you can see in front of you a wall and night sky with moonlight pouring in.
You say door, but do you mean like a gate, like a bigger than a person door?
like a big hole in the wall. It's
Okay.
like big
Like
enough,
a garage door.
bigger than that.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
even better.
And I
Gotcha.
and I say
It's like
to
a
him,
hangar door.
Yes.
and I say to him, so you can challenge her all you want to, But like I lean close. And, like,
I start
whisper.
backing away into the night.
There are
No.
also a lot of vehicles right next to you.
I get close and I whisper, but I wouldn't.
What do
What?
you say?
Are they saying anything after he said that?
The one has sort of. What are you trying to do, Andrew?
I'm basically
Look at
just
the
trying
elf.
to intimidate him to be like, she's gonna fuck you up if you keep challenging us.
Does he need to make a roll for that?
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
Okay.
Don't
start
let me
walking
down,
by-
Andrew.
Wait, does the
Chaos
trembling
mechanic,
ground
don't let me
help him at all?
down.
You know what? Advantage on that?
Oh
While this is going on, I look over at Bolt. What's your name?
Lug.
Lug.
God.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Nuts.
He's gonna. I'll wait till this is done.
That would
Wait
be
till
an
this
18.
resolves.
All right, what'd you roll?
That was with an advantage?
18.
18?
Yep.
He sort of is like,
Thank you, Chaos Mechanic.
okay. Yes, ma'am, Lady Death. And they both turn and they walk away, and they get to the stairs, and you'll notice that they sort of run up the stairs.
Bitches.
I hop on a vehicle.
I basically wait. How many people can fit in one vehicle? Can all of us fit in one vehicle?
So y'all have
We
been
take the family
investigating.
van.
Y'all found some stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all are equipped with things.
Yeah.
Boyd, let me give you the stats on your magic missile rifle.
Have my wards armored
It's
me yet?
right there, and that's the night goggles. So just pass those on to Trey.
Have my
We're gonna need that back when
me?
you're done. Huh?
have my wards armored me yet?
You were wearing heavy armor.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I have 3 people putting it on me.
I thought you had one searching with you. Also, I thought you were searching.
Okay. Well, I searched. I found this stuff.
Gotcha.
and then-
So he is, he has 6 minutes to put on his armor with
Yeah.
help.
Yeah.
And he's two. Well, no.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And he's 2 minutes through when that conversation started.
Uh-huh.
You were searching with everybody else. You don't start until the 2 minutes. Go ahead and roll, with your help, 2d4s.
2d4s. Can
What's
I
up,
roll
Boyd?
D8?
I cast Maid's Armor on myself, and I get in a vehicle, and I look at Elf Boy, and I'm like,
Get past me.
kissed by flame, Elf Man.
All right, you climb into
Join
a
me.
random vehicle.
Just
7.
one that looks like it runs.
All right, what's up, Trey?
7.
A 7? Okay. So whereas you got 2 people helping you, and he had one, it's going to take you 3 minutes to get it going, and you're just now starting.
All right. 3 minutes to finish. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? 3 minutes left. Okay.
So after you guys go, you finish. You had 4 minutes left. He actually manages to get his on, but y'all both get your armor on. It's 4
All right.
minutes later. What's up, Brian?
You said we got into a vehicle?
He got into a vehicle. Y'all
And I
see
yelled
Are
at
there
you.
more than one vehicle?
there are numerous vehicles.
All right. I get into another one.
Okay. Do you want me to describe any of the vehicles before you choose one?
Absolutely, I do.
All right.
Describe me one that looks most motorcyclish.
Nope, you already picked one.
Quick question: how familiar with vehicles are we? Do we know how to drive and turn
I'm
them
from the
on and
Madlands.
stuff?
You're from the Madlands?
I am also from the Madlands.
You're from the Madlands? You're from the Madlands? Okay.
I am not. So I turn to Lug and I say, "Find us a vehicle, boy."
Whoa!
How do you respond, Lug?
What? Please find us a vehicle, boy.
You said what, mate? You said what, mate?
as I'm standing there, as they strap armor to me.
You will see before you a vehicle with 4 wheels on it, 1 seat, and it looks like Madlands, people who are from the Madlands, you will recognize as some type of cannon of some sort, right? It looks very similar to the magic missile rifle that you found, strapped to the back.
Can I make an Arcana check to see what it's capable of?
You can go give me a knowledge check. It's going to be... What is this? Knowledge...
I failed.
Dude, you're rolling like shit tonight.
Yep.
You know, I guess
Yeah,
it would
he
be
is.
Arcana.
Yep.
Would you
I
roll?
rolled a 3.
Oh shit!
You can't really
Total?
determine the
Yep.
function of. You can't really determine the function of each of the vehicles. There's one. It looks very motorcycly. It looks like a motorcycle with a sidecar. It's got 3 wheels on it. There are no visible weapons on it.
Okay.
I ask Elfman to join me on that.
There's
Okay.
There's one that
I
looks
oblige.
like an armored dune buggy, like I said, with one seat in the front and a flattened bed in the back with a cannon mounted. There is one that looks like a tow truck. It's got a huge flat bed in the back and a tow cable on the back. There are 4 handles on the side where it looks like people could hang off the edge. And there's one that's even bigger than the tow truck. And there it is.
I hop on the cannon.
And it has a bulldozer on the front of it. It's this massive vehicle with it looks like a truck with a gun mounted on the passenger side seat. There's an empty bed in the back with like a wall that has holes in it that you could shoot out of, it looks like, and one of those holes has a gigantic crossbow mounted on it. All of you recognize the crossbow. Anyone who's not from the Madlands does not recognize the cannons for what they are. So that is what y'all see.
Yeah, I follow your lead and I jump on whichever one.
I
you
pull
invite.
our vehicle out. I was like, if you're getting one, get on it and come out quickly.
Okay, so you picked
Is
up
Snowball
a
driving?
motorcycle.
Yes.
Okay.
You picked up an Omen. It seats 2 people, and it can use the boost to get through.
I hop on the cannon.
I hop on.
Can it do a barrel roll?
It can try.
I go for the tow truck thing that
Okay.
had the handles where multiple people could hang on.
Okay.
How many people could fit on that?
Do I have any? I put on some goggles,
Mm-hmm.
and then I get ready. And as soon as everyone is in their vehicles and pulls their vehicles out,
Where'd you get the goggles?
just they were sitting
what
on
I
the
wanna
bike.
know.
Ah. All right. They were sitting in the bike, guys.
I mean, goggles would be in a bike.
Yeah. You found some in the
Maybe.
armory.
Okay, fine. I wait and I hold my action to cast. How big is the warehouse where all the vehicles are?
So,
how big
have y'all
is that?
figured out how to crank any of these?
Well, I thought if we're from the Madlands, we knew how.
So you'll know that typically magic monstrosities like this require some type of magical ignition. Glamorous, you happen to have 3 of them.
Okay.
You've managed while you've been planning this,
Yes.
you've acquired 3 of them.
Okay.
I run up and I ask for the magic ignition, please.
I give him one.
Okay?
Thank you, madam. Here, these are yours. I am
So-
sorry I took them. You can have those back.
Uh,
I don't touch him.
You
I
pick up-
said, you can keep them.
you pick up the record. You pick up
Very
the record.
nice.
You'll notice that the wrecker is behind a number of other
I
vehicles.
put them on my face for dust
It's kind
mask.
of blocked
I
in.
regret.
So like the Omen, the bike that he got on is there's some of those sitting in front of it, and also one of the what looked like buggies, like the dune buggies, is in front of it.
How many can the Doom buggy hold?
The dune buggy, it looks like it can seat 2 people. Now the big massive one, that one is open, and that one is actually out in front. It can seat. It looks like it can carry probably all of y'all.
How fast is it?
Give me an Arcana check to see if you can determine the speed of it.
1,000,000 centimeters an hour.
Centimeters?
3.
I don't know if it's fast or not.
Looking at it, you look like it's really big, so it's probably really fast.
That's not how
All
it
right.
works.
I'll hop in.
So you can't really determine exactly how fast
Yeah,
it is.
But
But that one is available. So
I finished?
are you driving?
Sure.
All right. You get the Razor.
have I finished donning my armor?
Yeah, y'all have finished donning your armor.
And
now,
my
and
shield and
about
sword.
5 minutes have passed. You finished your armor. You got in your vehicle. What are you doing?
I walk to where Lug is, and I get in
Mhm.
whatever he's in, and I tell my wards to sit down.
Okay.
And then there's some sort of crossbow on the back of this.
In the one that he's in.
Yeah. Yeah. I go and I arm the crossbow.
Okay. So you jump on the crossbow
Yeah.
in the back. Okay. Where are your
Nice.
wards getting?
Just sit down and shut up.
Around.
All right, so they're just sort of sitting down in the middle of the garage.
No, they're on the vehicle.
Oh, okay. So they're on the vehicle.
Yeah. No, they're gonna go with me.
Yeah. Wasn't sure.
Fuck you guys.
Question-
Yeah. I
question,
leave here to
DM.
die.
Yeah.
How large is the hangar that all these vehicles are in?
It's pretty large. It's large enough, obviously, to house all of them and allow them to maneuver.
If
Some
all-
of them are blocked in that you can't get to. Like, if you were to get into them, you couldn't drive them out.
If all three of us were to get a vehicle and leave, how many vehicles would be left?
Oh, the most you can get is 3 because you have 3 ignitions.
Yes,
There would be,
that is not the question I asked. How many would be left if we take 3?
There would be 3 vehicles left.
That's all I need to know. I prepare grease.
Hmm.
When we move our vehicles out, I'm going to cast grease on each of those vehicles.
Okay.
Or are they? How close are those vehicles together?
They're all like they were parked in a carport together. They're kind of on top of each other. Some of them are blocking each other in.
Okay. I will
right.
cast grease. It's a 10-foot radius cube to where I can hit all 3 of the remaining
Okay,
vehicles.
Andrew.
Well, I hopped on that magic missile cannon vehicle. I don't know if anybody else is driving it.
The one that only seated 2, like the Doom
Yeah.
buggy one?
Mhm.
All right, give him a Doom buggy.
So now you're taking
Glamorous,
3
what are
vehicles,
you
right?
on?
So right now, already 3 vehicles being taken?
2.
2?
3.
Well, now that he's hopped on
The
third one.
Razor, which is the massive one, it's a black vehicle that has the words "The Pain Train" etched into the side of it. An Omen, which is the biker, it's like a 3-wheeled bike with a sidecar, has been taken, and
Who took the Omen?
And I'm on the
he-
gun of the
Oh, okay,
Doom
sweet.
buggy.
You're in the sidecar.
and then
Yeah.
Elon picked up the Doom buggy, which he's
I'm on the
driving,
gun.
but doesn't have a gunner at the
No,
moment.
I'm on the gun.
Okay, there's
I'm
no
not
one
driving
driving it. It's literally just sitting there.
I'm driving it.
All right, so
Yeah.
so
We
you
can
get
beat
into
that
that.
to you.
I pull the.
I need a key.
Wait, I only had 2 left, right?
Yes, that's plenty. You have 1 for you and 1 for him.
Okay, I'll give him 1.
I pull the Omen out and I
Thanks.
tell everyone, pull your vehicles out, hurry.
Let's
I
get
crank
the fuck
up.
out of here.
As y'all crank up, you'll
Just gotta
see the
salt him
gate
out.
in front of you. Like y'all are all cranked up, and the hall is just alive with roaring, just engines, just. Vroom, vroom, vroom. It's like that's what I'm doing. I'm making my own sound effects here. And as y'all start pulling out, you'll notice behind you the orc from earlier. You recognize him, Glamorous, as Boss Turge.
Buster.
He has
Bastard.
an army of people behind him, and he looks at you and he says, "Death herself, what are you doing? Those are the prisoners for tomorrow's games."
I shoot him with my crossbow.
And I fire
No.
my magic
grease
missile at
grease
him.
on the vehicles.
All right.
I start a vehicle and I start running.
So
I don't
you
even
start
talk
it and then you run away.
I don't even talk to him. I just
I
start a
fire-
vehicle and start.
I fire
Elf
my
boy,
magic missile
light them up
at
on
the
fire.
At the
gate. At the gate, keeping us
okay,
in.
so yeah, you're in front. There's a gate in front of y'all that is preventing y'all from leaving. So y'all haven't
So-
opened.
Wait, I
Yeah,
thought
I
it was
fired
open
both-
to the darkness.
So
No, I
it
fired
was
both my
open
charges.
to the darkness, and outside there was a wall with a gate that was shut on it.
Okay.
So the wall outside hasn't been breached yet. So that gate is still there.
Oh,
I fired both
the
my
hangar
charges at
place
the
was
wall.
open.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you fire your heat blaster.
Yeah, I think there's 2 charges. I think it said on there.
No, you have infinite charges on your heat blaster.
I mean, like per turn.
Oh
Like-
yes. Per turn
Yeah,
you can fire.
so I
twice.
fire both attacks
All right.
at
We're gonna
the wall.
roll initiative.
Did I grease the vehicles before this started?
Yes, you managed to grease all 3 vehicles. They're covered in grease.
Grease them.
Did I blow a hole in the wall?
I rolled a
I'm gonna say
13.
no.
Wait, 14. We're doing group initiative?
No.
21.
Okay.
20.
10.
All right.
21.
Y'all have the
Rubbing
pain train
wood.
to deal with.
No.
The pain train is ours.
It is. Yeah, I guess it is.
That's the spirit.
All right. So let me write down everybody's initiative. Because I was thinking group initiative would be too swingy for what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Group
Swinging.
initiative is very unbalanced, in my opinion.
It makes things faster though.
It is faster.
I don't even know how to spell your fucking name, Charles.
Brian, I need a battle beer.
LUG.
Whatever.
Battle beer.
Just gonna spell fucking lug.
Wow. How many have you had?
Stage fright, man. Stage fright.
His name is Charles.
It is hot. in here.
Ooh,
It's
terrapin.
ridiculous.
It's not loquacious.
All right, so lug, you rolled a.
Why'd you choose that name, Trey?
Because it's hard to spell.
Oh, okay.
What's your
And it's not your
initiative?
20.
Lug.
21.
Snowball, 21. Fargar.
14.
That's pretty good.
Rubbin.
Yeah.
Robin's racing.
That would be a 10. And this Terrapin sound check is actually pretty good.
Glamorous.
21.
Why you skip Brian?
Going, I don't know.
I know.
I was going back and forth, and then I went too far on that side.
Yeah, you did.
I also
I
couldn't.
didn't do that at all. On that
I was trying to think of Brian's name. Sorrow.
It's Brian.
It's good Charlotte.
All right.
It's good
Sorrow
Charlotte.
indeed.
Soundgarden.
What, you shut your mouth.
Shine Down.
That'll work.
What?
Nickelback.
Oh,
Man, I had a joke coming up. Dang it.
Don't you're just naming 2000 era bands?
I mean,
Yeah,
they
it's not
all-
even emo band.
2010 era.
I didn't listen to emo, so I don't
Even though it's
know.
already been spent already, I'm glad that Lug and I are in this death cab for cutie.
You guys should press
Wait,
the digitate.
what are, Snowball,
the,
what are we in? We're just in like a bike and a
With a sidecar.
Oh, Jesus. Do you have the scarf or am I wearing the scarf?
who's driving?
I have the goggles. I have the goggles and the scarf. I established it when I got it. I put the goggles on.
Which one is Wallace and which one's Gromit?
nice. That's actually
The fact that he's a cat, that
Feathers are
sounds really
flying off
cute.
my hair as we're...
Any day now.
Are any of them in cars?
Not yet.
Okay,
And all their cars are greasy.
nice.
Oh, they're not going to be if
peeling
I get a
out
hold
right
of
now.
them.
Well, I've moved us about like 5-10 feet outside of the hangar, greased their vehicles, and I just yelled at you, light them up. Light
Is
them
there a
up.
weapon on ours?
There's no weapon.
No.
Okay, that's
We
fine.
are the weapon.
I am the... Yeah.
I am the
got
weapon.
this.
Don't mind me.
Where's your bat?
You
He
know.
is on my
Panty
shoulder.
drawer.
Where's your bat? Or your hawk?
My hawk. Oh, sitting with me.
On your shoulder?
Bats on the
Yeah.
hat.
You guys are just all like shoulder...
Hats
right
on the
there.
cat.
Yep.
Okay.
He's just chilling right now because he knows we about to take off.
Dog Shadow.
Dog shit. What?
I also have
Dark
panties
Shadow.
as a dust mask.
That's the name of my hawk. You watch My Hero Academia?
I have started it. I need to continue
Go for it.
watching it.
Okay. You have to go watch it. It's so good.
So good.
Yeah, we can go ahead and take a break right now. I
Okay.
think this would be a good time for a break. And
No, we need to
I'll
go. We need to get this done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 9. It's like past 9.
Really?
shit.
It's 9
Yeah,
o'clock
it's
right
like
now.
9:01.
You guys spent 2 hours making jokes.
I mean.
Good jokes.
Yeah, welcome to Bards and Nobles.
Right? Oh, shit. Sorry, Trey. I'll move out of your way now. There you go, Trey. Are you happy?
Thank
Feel better
you.
now?
Man, I have
Hey,
to work
both of
on
you should
4th of
send
July.
your familiars to me.
Mine is right next to you. You can touch
Oh,
it.
yeah. You, should send
You
your
can
familiars to
touch
me
my
whenever your
familiar.
turn happens.
Okay.
Metagame.
Worth your while.
Okay.
Cock! Cock! Wait.
What?
Huh?
Caca, caca. I love this hat. This is cool.
It is very nice hat.
I am happy. I have stuck with voice longer than I expected, and it has not been consistent in any way. But
Okay, I'm about to say. What do you mean by stuck with?
I mean, you know,
Eastern,
like
Northern Asian.
I'd say like
European.
I'd say like 90%
Somewhere
of the
on that side of
time
the
he's
world.
It's
stuck
not.
with
It's
his
not from this
voice.
continent.
he's
I mean,
not-
speaking from Robin Wood's perspective, he
You'll get no perspective.
pastime?
Monday.
All right.
You've lost your speaking privileges.
So,
You've lost your speaking privilege.
do we wait till Charles gets back?
No.
No.
All right.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck him.
Fuck
Wait,
him.
he's driving my car.
Yeah, he's driving her.
I will play Lug.
All right. So,
I drive the car real fast.
Between Snowball and Glamorous, who has the higher dex? I
I do.
assume it's Snowball.
Dexterity. Let me see.
My dex is 20.
Yeah.
My dex
Oh
is
yeah, it's
1.
definitely
All
higher.
right.
I'm 16.
Snowball, driving the Omen. What are you doing?
I turn around.
Every now and then I get
Look, how far am I away from greased vehicles?
You're
And
right.
people?
You're pretty close to them because you're in the same room as them.
No, I moved my car out.
Yeah, you're still pretty close to them because you're in the same room.
Am I within 30 feet?
Of the vehicles, yes.
I cast Agnazir's Scorcher in their direction. I try to catch all 3 vehicles.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. What is Agnir's Scorcher?
It is a fire
A
that goes
Gaganeer.
30
It's like a
feet,
6
5-foot line. They get the vehicles get the deck save if you want to give it to them.
They fail.
Nice. I feel like you should roll.
Roll for the dexterous parked vehicles.
A line of roaring flame erupts 30 feet long, 5 foot wide, emanates in the direction I choose. Each creature in line gets a dex saving throw. The creature takes 3d8 fire damage on failed save. Does that damage with the grease? Is it ignited?
It does ignite. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh,
So you can only get 2 of them. There's an Omen, a Doom Buggy, and the Wrecker. Which 2 do you want to get?
the wrecker, the 2 big ones.
Okay.
Does the grease on the 3rd vehicle still ignite?
No.
Question for DM.
Yep.
You know what? Your game, your rules, whatever. Those 2 are in
They
fire.
weren't right next to each other.
You literally said earlier, I said, if I grease them, are they close? I said, yes, they're close together. They're blocking one in, but it doesn't matter. I ignite those 2 on fire.
All right.
Lay it
the
back,
wi-
Andrew.
Maybe the wind will blow.
I ain't playing shit back.
Will you,
listen to
So
what
these
everybody else
vehicles are
does.
within 30 feet and in a line.
I assume he's aiming right in between 2 of them.
Okay,
That's what I assume.
gotcha. No problem.
Shit, I hit the mic.
Oops. All right. How much damage?
Oh, 21.
21. All right. So it's going to be.
Is respectable.
I gotta do fucking math. Dang.
Saying math for him.
I can't.
You're
I'm-
Asian. It's
I'm a
built into your
defective Asian.
genes.
I really
All right.
can't. do that.
Wow.
So that, and then they light a blaze, and
because
they'll,
that's the most.
and they'll take a D8 of fire damage every
I'm
turn
like
they're
a
on fire.
banana. You know, I'm yellow on the
Excellent.
outside, but inside I'm white.
Wow.
Alrighty. We reached that point in the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Called that as an insult.
I don't know how it could be worse than
That's
earlier,
middle school in the
but
South word.
As bonus action. Oh, never mind. I can't spell that time. I can't do anything as bonus action. Bonus action. I yell out to the orc. How you like that dick in your mouth, orc boy? And then I use our full movement close to the wall.
oh god.
Okay.
That was
so you drive to get close to the
Within 10 feet of where he's attacking the wall.
Okay, he's attacking the wall. Okay. And then next up is going to be Glamorous. What are you doing? Also driving. Just so you guys know, vehicle rules. If you're going to drive and steer the vehicle, that takes from now on that'll take your action. I should have caught that there, but I didn't.
Okay.
I still had my bonus
Well,
action.
first thing I do is
Fuck your bonus
I
action.
ask my hog to go to Sorrow.
Okay.
I don't know what he's gonna do, but that's my action. And then I'm gonna. Is there anything blocking from me from getting out of this area?
Yes.
What is it?
The gate. The wall and
Is
the
it a
gate
metal
that is
gate?
in front of you. It is made out of metal, but it's kind of shoddily built. You know that the vehicle, the Razor, was specifically built for demolishing equipment like this.
By the way, your
I don't have a
familiar, your
razor.
familiar has to roll its own
I have
initiative,
the Doom Buggy.
unless you want it just to act with us. It has its own initiative. It can obey our commands, but it
Yeah.
acts independently.
that's another initiative for me to keep track of. It's gonna
So,
it'd slow down the game.
Just
So.
let it go with us.
Yeah.
So Aaron, if I try to hit the gate with the doom buggy, is it gonna make it?
You could try.
Ooh. What were the results of my 2 shots?
Go
into
ahead
the
and roll
gate earlier?
those damage on those 2 shots.
What was the damage on those?
You got to roll.
Tingling.
I yell to what? I'm sorry.
What's the damage on that heat cannon? You have the sheet.
Let me see.
I fired 2 shots into the wall. So
Where's the, I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with this. Aaron just made
What are you
this.
looking for?
neither.
While
am
they're
I.
working this out, I turn to Lug and say,
What are we looking for?
Damage for that heat
damage for the
cannon.
heat
once we
blaster.
get out of here, we just
I
gotta
think
go.
it's-
All right.
I think it's 2d6.
2d6
All
plus
right. Yeah,
power.
that's what I like to hear.
What is power?
How much
Power. There's a
does it
power
have?
stat.
2d6 plus 1.
Yay! All right, so that's 9, and that is 10. So 19 damage total. From the
19
2 blasts.
damage total.
Yeah.
All right. As you pelt this wall, just these rays of orange streak out of it faster than you can keep track of them, and they just impact the wall, and just small little explosions. Just 4 of them go off, or
Nice.
2 of them. I'm sorry,
Sure.
2 of them go off, but they make multiple explosions. It's really cool, and
I like it.
The wall just the gate
Yeah.
just explodes wide. Looks like wide enough for your vehicles.
Sweet.
Well, I speed up and I dash out of this place.
Okay. So you take off and you're gone, and then next up is going to be some of their turns, and they are going to go and spend. They're going to spend all their actions putting out the fires and stuff.
I was just gonna add, like, once we go through the gate, I'm gonna train the heat pulsar cannon thing backwards in case they try to follow us.
Okay. And then next in line is going to be Lug.
Yeah.
So you're driving the
Yeah.
pain train with Fargar and his wards on the back.
All right.
The wards are in the safest position they can be in.
Yeah.
Like, they're
Nobody.
not-
You have 2 cannons, and
I
only one
look
of them
back,
is
I'm
mounted.
like, man, the weapons. And here's a sheet. Like, I'm driving, so it's kind of useless to me, but there are
I
2
picked the
things
biggest
you can-
weapon.
So you can use your action to
My
steer the
dick.
vehicle or to ram another vehicle. If you ram another vehicle, it'll be an integrity check against the other vehicle to see who comes out of it.
Are there any enemy vehicles around me, or is it just clear and allies?
You see the Doom buggy in front of you just take off with Glamorous,
Okay.
Rubbin, just takes off through the open gate. You look like you're a little bit big for the gate, but the build of the vehicle, it's pretty damaged so far. So it'll make
it looks like my vehicle has like a bulldozer in front of it.
Yes.
So-
Bulldozer.
yeah,
Yep.
bulldozer.
Yeah,
Right.
which gives you advantage on
Yeah.
integrity checks.
Exactly.
How do they know her?
Look, if we can get Catman to grease it up, we can slip right in.
You don't think you're gonna fit in there, but then all of a sudden you grease it, fold in the mirrors, and how about it? You fit right in.
I mean, water's the lube too. I'm just gonna throw that in there.
Anyway,
Please drive this truck somewhere
I
else.
floor it. I floor it and head toward the opening.
Okay. And you race out of the opening through the fire and the flames of the burning and smoldering gate.
Yeah.
Is it my turn yet?
Who's next?
Yes.
Through the fire.
Actually,
What?
yes, you're next.
Okay. On my turn, I would like to command my squire, my most senior ward, to man the heat blaster because I don't know what the hell that is. And I'm like, yeah, figure it out. You'll be all right. And I get the quad arrow.
Quadrero.
Yep, that's what I said.
I think it's Quadrero.
It's Spanish.
Quadrero.
Spadero.
It's Quadrado.
I believe it's pronounced.
Quadero.
I get on the Arrow de los 4,
Okay.
and I fire that shit at the closest enemy.
All right. The closest enemy is probably going to be Boss Turge.
I fire 4 arrows at boss turds.
All right.
I need 4 separate attacks, or is it 1?
It's one attack that fires 4 arrows. Make sure you hit him.
Roll this die. It's good die.
I don't trust that die.
That is good die too. Good die.
What do I add to it?
I think for an attack, it's going to be power.
It's on here.
Power. I add power.
All right.
What's power?
It's over 9,000.
Plus 3?
It's one of the stats on the left-hand side.
23 plus something else.
20 will definitely hit him. Roll damage.
That's
All right,
fine.
2d10. All right. 2d10 for each arrow or for all the arrows?
For all arrows together, it's going to do 2d10 of damage.
All right.
Some weak ass arrows.
That
It's a
does.
pretty awesome arrow.
Yeah. Normal arrows do 1d8.
That does 15 damage.
15?
15.
Alrighty.
And then my ward fires the heat blaster. Bah.
Oh, they can operate weapons?
Dun dun dun. About to find out. I order my ward to fire a weapon. The squire. He's the most senior ward.
Gotcha. Give me 1 sec.
All right.
I feel like you just did like 3 pets.
Where's the senior ward on the spectrum?
Yeah, let me...
Towards autistic.
Oh.
All right. Boss
High
Turge
functioning.
Boss Turge is going to use a
Man, we're
superiority
gonna
die.
publish this. We're not gonna be able to publish
This could be a
this.
complete wash.
Boss Turge is going to use his reaction to reduce the damage by 8.
I use my action to increase the damage.
And it was 15?
Yes.
Okay. And then the heat blaster roll. What was your attack roll on that?
Heat blaster is a 20.
That will also hit.
All right.
Did that one say it could make 2 attacks? The heat blaster.
The heat blaster can make 2 attacks.
I will do that. 9 damage for the first one,
Okay.
and then a 16 to
That will
hit.
just barely hit.
All right. For another 9 damage.
All right.
Nice.
He's looking rough. Like he's
Fuck
got
that guy.
He's got a metal mask on now with 2 eye sockets. It's perfectly smooth except for the 2 eye sockets that look like they've been burned through. And like you guys just hit him with this arrow. It is now sticking out the side.
it's
of
4
him.
arrows.
4 arrows. It's 4 arrows like bunched together, right? And then it's just sticking out the side of him. And then you hit him with these 2 heat blasts, and he takes them. But he's barely standing at this point.
Do I have an action?
What?
Or did I use that to fire the weapon?
I gave you
thought
a,
you
I gave
used
you
to
a
turn
bonus
the
turn
It's already
at
your
the
turn.
beginning because you said that you shot
so it's
first.
my turn again.
No, it's not your turn
Oh
yet.
shit!
You shot first. Are you Han Solo?
Damn straight,
Johan Solo.
y'all.
All right.
Han
And,
Solo.
next is gonna be Rubbin. It is now your turn.
Yeah.
You and Glamorous have taken off, and y'all are out of the compound now.
Question. Wait, hold that up.
Ting the
how far
Foley
away
artist over here.
How far away is Dude Man's mask? And is it metal?
Miss
Dude
Majora's
Man's mask, and is it metal? How fast is the vehicle that y'all are in? The Doom buggy?
40. Real.
Speed.
fast.
Yeah.
Where's the speed?
Be towards the top, I think.
Oh, 290.
Jesus.
290. Okay, so you
damn.
guys, since y'all go from 0 to that, you're going to move half that speed. So you are 145.
Well, fuck.
Shit.
All right. Well, I guess I'll fire 2 more shots from the heat cannon or for the heat blaster towards the other vehicles in the bay
Okay.
that weren't taken.
So you can't really, like, just the way that you guys come out, the wall is really obscuring everything.
So-
if you're going to fire in that direction, there's a chance you're going to hit them.
Are they like lasers?
They fire
Or they
straight.
lob?
They fire straight.
Okay, so I will just ready my attack action for
Okay.
both bolts towards an enemy if they become in my firing arc.
Alrighty. So if an enemy,
all of you.
Struggle.
if an enemy gets within your range and you have a clear shot,
Shut up. Trey, you look like shit. I don't want to hear it.
Brian, what are you doing?
All right. Is Glamorous's hawk near me?
It's on you.
I grab the hawk and I reach over and I grab Snowball's bat.
Yeah,
and I
you do.
say, "Born from darkness, living in light." And I twin cast Dragon's Breath. So they both grow on top of their normal mouth. They both grow like this black dragon mouth.
Okay.
And now, as an action, they can make a 15-foot cone breath attack of lightning.
Wow.
They can just shoot lightning out of their mouths.
That's incredible.
All right.
That's incredible.
We can't do electric attacks.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. So I do that. And then, is there another bad guy driving a car within 60 feet of me?
What vehicle are you on? The Omen?
Am I on the Omen? Is that what we're called? All
I
right.
don't know. Are
I'm
you?
on the Omen.
Okay.
I'm standing up on the front.
So yeah, y'all are inside the wall next to the scrapyard.
Okay.
Y'all are about 80 feet away from all the action.
So there's literally no one near us.
No, he drove away from everybody.
Dang, you drive too well.
I stayed within the wall trying to like let it at least let
yeah,
it kill
the-
somebody.
But now that you've cast it on our familiar, they can fly to us.
Yeah,
right?
they can fly, and you can.
Yeah.
They don't normally have an attack, but now they do have an attack
On
option.
your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they can shoot lightning.
But they
out of
act
their mouths.
independently and can do that without interrupting your action or bonus action.
Well, then I guess as my nothing else, I will take cover back down in the sidecar that I'm riding in.
Okay. So you declare the dodge action.
No, my action was to cast a spell.
All right. So you declare the dodge-ish action.
I drop prone into the sidecar. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So
and then we're
that's
back up
disadvantage.
to the top of
Does
the
this-
round.
Does the sidecar have enough room for him to be prone?
It has enough room for him to
Curious.
sort of duck.
Yeah.
We're back up to the top of the round. Hit us with a snowball. The gate has been blown open, and the vehicles are ablaze. The Razor, the pain train, has yet to leave, but
I say, Snowball, get me a range of that guy.
It's my action to move up, isn't it?
Shit, I don't know.
it would take your action to steer the vehicle.
So it's not a bonus action
drive
to move the
straight.
vehicle.
No, it is your action to steer the vehicle. Once your vehicle is moving, you can do other things while keeping it straight, right? So like if you actually want to drive your vehicle around and maneuver it, that's an action.
It's like texting while driving.
But like coasting and cruising while going straight, you can still do other actions while doing that.
Pop it in cruise control.
At the moment, you're still, so for you to do anything, it would be an action.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
I look just confused. I was like, sorry, elf boy, I must make promise. And I look at the big man's like, suck on this dick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I missed my trigger. Go ahead.
I give him the hand cannons and I give scorching ray, shape of fiery dicks, fire at his face.
All right, you're about 80 feet away from him. How far?
It's 120 feet.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Very nice.
Those are long
Dicktastic.
dicks.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh. I
She
think all
know.
3 of them hit. That is a 22,
Okay, that one will hit.
22,
That one misses.
and a 19.
All 3 will hit.
Wow.
Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, roll damage.
Is this one of the cars that's on fire?
No, this is
No,
big
this
guy.
is Boss Turge.
He takes 7 damage from first.
All right. Takes 1 damage.
He takes 8 damage from next.
All right.
Oh, he takes max damage from second, 12 damage.
All righty.
I
Is
forget.
Turge dead?
Is Boss Turge driving or is he just walking?
They all just walked into the room.
Oh, gotcha.
They were putting out the fires
Got his
in
ass
the room.
nuked.
Yeah, they're not on any vehicle.
Oh, you said they were like 80 feet away. Okay.
Yeah. And so they were putting out the fires with water, not gasoline. I see you over there, Tim. And as you strike him in the back, he just falls over. His corpse just burned and singed, and like just it is actually still bubbling as it sits there.
I yell out, "Praise be the flames! Suck on that dick, orca boy!"
Okay.
I'm not sure which Eastern European country should be offended, but
In a brief outburst of emotion, I'm just like, yeah.
Whoa!
Ew.
calm it down there, never
Calm down, emo boy.
All right, Glamorous. What are you doing? There's no. You've raced out of there, and you have you raced out of there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you've raced out of there, and you see Lug driving the Razor behind you.
Okay.
You don't see Catboy or his best friend, your elf companion.
Let's see.
they just met.
Am I
Oh, but we're like this.
am I familiar with the area? Like, do I know which direction I'm heading?
At the
Of your
moment,
elf companion.
at the moment, you're in this rocky terrain, and there are like piles of rocks and stuff. Some of them lead to like you could ramp off of them or something.
Uh-huh.
But for the most part, it's in an obstacle area. You can't go your full speed in this area. But you know, like once you get past this, it comes to a narrow passage, and then it opens up.
We just
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just focus on the row to maneuver like between the rocks.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a handling check.
Okay.
Guys, we're right here.
Shut up.
I help her.
You're not there.
I cast grease.
You're not there.
What kind of
I
proficiency?
cast guidance.
Does she have proficiency?
I cast bless. Y'all married?
I don't think she
What
does.
stat do you add to that?
If you're just proficiency with vehicles, you would add your proficiency bonus. If you
Hot
don't,
balls.
you would add handling.
I
So there's
cast
no like
Nothing.
ability score attached to it?
cast
Handling is right there.
Bless, guidance, and cure wound.
On
talking
your
about?
your
On your vehicle sheet.
Oh, I'm
sheet.
sorry. Okay. Vehicle.
Handling. It just
Plus
says plus
two.
2.
19.
Okay. So you're able to successfully navigate this rocky terrain without
Okay.
really any trouble.
Okay.
And then it's going to be Lug.
I keep driving.
All right, so you spend your turn, keep driving, because once you get up to speed and you've got a direction pointed and you're not making any steering, you can use your action to do anything else, but also keep it straight. If you actually just want to steer it somewhere,
Well,
make a
What is your fighter self going to do at the
Keep it
distance?
straight.
So like I'm a melee person,
Yeah.
and all my vehicle weapons are manned.
All right.
So I just spend my turn, keeping it straight.
All right,
and
keep it straight,
full
bro.
speed
You
ahead.
being
So you're
smart.
just driving in a straight line?
All right.
Not literally. I just follow. The
Oh,
path.
okay, the
Follow
path.
me.
Gotcha.
No matter what
path is
happens, due north.
If the path is
As the
straight,
crow
then you are
drives.
literally driving straight. Don't mind me.
Okay, and then
trying
they're
not
gonna spend
to.
their turns.
Fuck you, boy.
They're going to spend their turns putting the fires out and getting into the vehicles. The fires are out now, and then now they're getting into the vehicles.
Lame.
And
How many of the vehicles actually made it?
Fargar, what are you doing?
I tell my most senior ward to go help Lug drive.
What was his name?
It's just ward number 1.
Wow.
Wow.
Trivia
You don't
knowledge.
even care
My
about their
grandfather's
names.
name actually is Ward.
Didn't even give his
Duly
ward's
noted.
names.
His name is Ward the First.
Slaves.
They're not slaves. They can
quit
They're
anytime.
indentured servants.
No, they can't.
they are compensated
Just give him 7 years.
with room and board.
Guys, this is the end of our
scrap
podcast,
this-
by the way.
Scrap this episode. It can never see the light.
Just toss this one.
Are they underpaid immigrants?
Oh.
No, they're from my hometown. They're family.
doesn't change
They're
anything.
family. You don't have to pay them. It's
Right,
fine.
they've sought asylum.
They're family. They are family. You do not have to pay them. If you really want to dig into it, they're family. There are no labor laws with family. I tell the chief ward to go see if he can drive while Lug mans this other gun.
Wow, Dragonborn culture is crazy.
And then I tell ward number 2 to man the gun in the meantime. Is there anyone in range of me?
At the moment, no. You guys have sort of gotten out of there, and the wall is blocking most of your view.
Oh, so we
But y'all still,
out of here.
but yeah, y'all still don't see these two.
I am going to cast.
You don't see Sorrow or Catman. Snowball.
Snowball.
All right. I am going to. I don't know. I guess that's it.
Okay.
There's really nothing else to do.
Dash with your car.
Yeah, I.
Mario Kart double dash.
I'm like go. Yeah. When he turns, I lean at the same time. I'm
Yeah,
Mario Kart double dash.
Y'all start-
Jump into it.
Yeah, so we drift around the corner.
All right. Give me a handling check to see how well you can handle all this rocky terrain and everything.
Handle it.
Handle it.
All right.
I use the help action on him.
I also passed.
You're not there.
Great. You have a whole other one to go.
He rolled 17. I saw.
Do you still have
17.
Southern pecan?
Plus something.
Okay.
Is 17 good enough, or do you want me to find my sheet?
No.
Borders.
Do you have your vehicle sheet?
Okay,
Oh.
I'll try.
No. I mean, you make it. You're able to navigate this difficult terrain without slowing down too much.
Yeah, all right. You're welcome, Lug.
Yeah.
I was hoping to
I love how Charles put so much personality in this character, and we've skipped over him so hard.
Right?
But at the same time, his personality is just Charles yelling,
Charles,
yeah.
I need you to bring this personality into the main campaign.
Brian, what's your dex?
Why you gotta
Plus
why you gotta
16,
be
plus
all like putting all your
3?
effort into
Okay.
one off?
Wait, let me check just to make sure. Plus 4, it's 18.
Okay.
So pretty much the best dex that you can get.
18.
Close.
Best decks ever.
Mine is the best dex you can get.
Got it?
Quit handing him beers.
No.
All right. So
This
you
is
guys
the
are
last
racing
one.
out of there, and
Okay.
it comes back up to the top of the round. What are you doing, Snowball?
Bonus
I think I
action.
got skipped, bro.
Did you?
Yeah, he's at the
Oh,
bottom.
Sorrow, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Are
Aaron,
there any bad
Sorry,
guys in
I
this?
just I'm
Why you gotta be like that, bro?
why being mean to my cousin?
What's up?
How close is the closest bad guy?
They're all on the vehicles now. So
So-
they're about 90 feet away from you now.
Jesus.
There you go.
He didn't move last turn,
Cast Fireball 90 feet.
and they did.
All right. I'm going to
No, he wanted them
ready
closer.
a spell. Ready in action.
Yeah.
And the action is to cast a spell. I'm casting the spell Sleep on the nearest guy driving a vehicle towards us.
Okay. I assume you want to target a non-elf.
Are there elves
Why would you
driving?
assume
Yes.
All right, yeah, sure. The nearest non-elf driving.
All right.
I know because I'm an
that?
elf.
Racist?
Yeah.
And I'm like, we can't be slept.
Yep. Okay. So,
So that's my action.
all right, and then
All
it's
the
going to
drivers
be
are elves.
top of the turn, Snowball.
Action. I use my speed boost 420 feet.
Okay.
But before I take off, I use my bat. I say, "Hey, I'll go get in window next to the driver that is close to us."
Steal his
He
panties.
flies off. He goes there. Guy looks in window. Is like, "Oh, the hell is bat doing here?" Bat goes, "Ha ha!" and launches lightning his face.
Okay. So you're going to use your action to do.
In English.
You're going to use your action to take off. But,
There is my action.
Yeah.
And then there's bat's action.
okay.
Back
Gotcha.
jump.
They act independently.
But if memory
love
serves
this.
correctly, you have to use your action to cast a spell through your familiar.
no,
No,
he gave him
I gave him
dragon's
the action
breath.
of
Yeah.
dragon's
Oh, the
breath.
dragon's
His
breath.
bat now has a dragon face.
Oh, this is sweet. Cool.
It's a dragon bat.
All
yeah.
right. So
Dragon.
Upgraded.
how far can your bat move?
A drat.
How far can it fly?
That's what the driver will say. when he gets lightning in the face.
Oh, drat.
Is drat.
Damn it, Trey.
What are you looking up? The stats of a bat?
Because he
He has
All right.
got
So
lightning in the
while you look that up,
face.
you take
30
off
feet.
30 feet flying.
Yes.
Okay, so he starts that way.
Yes.
He can take the dash action.
Action.
I'll give him dash action 60 feet.
Okay, so he makes it 60
Diction.
feet. He's not quite there yet. But the
Yes,
you
great
tear
words.
out of there, and as soon as you get clear of the wall, you ignite your boost, and it goes from like 0 to, I think I wrote it out at like 50 miles an hour. So like 0 to 50, like you take off, right? And within just a little bit, you're right behind everybody else. Everybody else is still ahead of you, and you're having to navigate through these rocks. Give me a handling check to see how well you have navigate these rocks. And you're going really fast, so go ahead and make it a disadvantage.
Do better.
I help him.
You can.
Big.
So
gooder.
reduce that disadvantage to 1. He helps you by leaning.
So just ignore.
I don't know. How do you help him?
Are you all in the same car?
All right, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you are.
sidecar. All right, so like I take
Different guard just pointing.
my
I help
hands
him.
and I place them on the dash and I lean really hard with you.
Nice.
That is 15.
15?
Yes.
All right, you're able to successfully navigate through this rough terrain.
He
Just
says, "Good eye, sniper."
you're flying through here.
I
and
feel
you're
like
not
I'm on
quite-
top of the world.
You're not quite caught up with everybody, but you're right behind them. Like probably another turn, you'll be up there.
Did the bat make the
Excellent.
attack or no?
No,
He hasn't made it to vehicle yet.
no.
Bat
All right.
readies.
Glamorous, I assume you're still just driving
Bats
forward.
is stealing
You're
panties.
hot.
Am I? I'm past the rock area, right? So now I just
You're
gotta-
still driving through them, but you've already made a check for that, so you're still good.
okay.
But y'all are still going through the
Oh
rocks.
shit! I should have.
Okay.
I know some. I should have him just sit at the gate and hold his action until they come close.
Nah, it's all good.
And
All
I
right.
still cannot go full speed. I just still have to slow down a little bit because
A
of
little bit
rocks.
to get through these rocks and stuff.
Okay, well I guess I was just like focus on it. Do I need to make a handling
No,
check?
you've already made a successful one, so you're good.
Okay, I'll just focus on that. And
But your hawk
I will
can
look
make a
at
turn.
Yeah,
Robin
but your
here,
hawk can
and I'll
make a
say,
turn.
Robin, ask me if I'm a race car.
Princess, are you a race car?
No, you fail.
Oh god. I jump off the car and kill myself.
We escaped,
Is
right?
that it?
This is over.
Is that it? Is that the end of the episode? I'm just asking politely. Can we be done?
All right, Lug, what are you doing? You're still the same situation as before. They've
Still
been held up.
driving.
All right.
Wait, Aaron, I didn't use my hawk.
Go for your hawk.
I sent him to whichever car that is chasing us.
All right. So he's with Sorrow right now, and they
Okay.
took off and they got pretty far down. So it starts flying. It starts making the journey back
Okay.
towards whatever vehicle is closest.
It would have been perfect if she was like, I need to use my hawk. What's your
Actually,
hawk to? Nothing.
all right. We'll say you got close enough because you have to be within 100 feet to communicate with it.
Yeah.
We'll say you got close enough in the last turn to do that.
Don't
But
judge
Okay.
now it's past the point you can't communicate with it anymore.
Sure.
So it's just going to attack as it can.
Okay.
All right, and then it's going to be Lug. You said you were just going to keep driving.
Yeah.
All righty, and on their turn, they all get into the vehicles and just tear out. They're coming up right behind you. There's 3 of them. Let me make some handling checks. I'm sure they're going to roll really well.
Does one pass Mr. Bat, Sebastian?
They're not able to make it out as fast as you guys.
Because their cars are scorched.
Well,
Very hot.
So hot.
their cars are definitely scorched, but yeah, they're a little bit slower than you guys.
They're as hot as Alabama blacktop on a
Did
summer
any of
day.
the unchosen people
Oh,
get
shit.
within 90 feet of me?
The what?
Any of the unchosen people, non-elves?
Sorry. That's racist.
They did not.
Okay, that's fine.
But they are getting up to you guys. So to get through this You drive. After a couple of turns, they do catch up with y'all. Y'all have made it clear of the rocks,
Okay.
and they are behind y'all. Y'all are in front of them. Y'all have grouped up again.
Okay.
So what are y'all doing? It's
So did I lose that spell slot?
yeah, you never saw them, so you never got a chance to fire it.
Sure.
Did they cross my bat?
They did. Go ahead and roll an attack on that.
That's not how that works.
What do you do?
It's a 15-foot cone of lightning.
Okay.
They get dex saves.
Versus 15.
Okay, and then we'll say yours did as well,
Okay.
right?
Versus 15.
Versus 15.
Versus 15.
Did it hit? I thought it.
If it does hit.
Yeah,
Well,
it does it.
It's dex save half, so.
Our familiars.
So one of them makes it, and he takes half, and the other one does not.
I was going to roll the damage on it.
Oh well.
Because it's going to be for each one. But, do you?
Oh well. I mean, if it didn't hit.
If you want to roll.
Oh, it hits.
You cast spell.
No, he said only one of them saves.
Yeah.
So everyone else takes the full damage. So you
roll
get to
damage.
Oh, I saw
My
you roll.
friend?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wait, she rolling for hers and I roll for mine?
Let's do that.
9.
Ugh.
Do you add any to it?
I wish. Yeah, go ahead and add 5 to that.
Add Bofa.
Bofa.
I roll 15 damage.
What'd you roll?
15.
Bullshit.
Really? What'd you roll?
10.
I said
It was
bullshit.
7. 7 lightning damage.
7. And one of them
It's over
saved.
9,000.
Oh, yeah, and I'm concentrating hard. I've got 2 fingers
So
up to my
hard.
forehead this whole time.
Which
And
okay.
then I'm whispering to myself, I was a young boy, my father. And that's it. That's
I am laughing maniacally.
All right. So
I burned him to death.
they're within range of y'all. They're right behind y'all, and they're within 60 feet.
Ooh.
Huh?
Yeah, it's 60.
So
Okay.
they're within 60 feet of you. They're in front of you. So you're driving straight now. It's pretty clear in front of you, but the mountains.
The enemies are in front of me,
No.
or
No,
the
no.
friends?
It's clear in front of you,
Okay.
and there are mountains on each side of you, and the path is narrowing as you drive forward.
I would like to target one of the trailing vehicles.
Okay.
I would like to cast heat metal
All
on
right.
their engine.
All right.
I would
When we
like
get
to try and overheat their engine to cause it to seize up.
all right. So on your turn.
Someone
Well,
drives
yeah,
a
we're not
Jeep.
doing the group thing.
Okay, fine.
So, boy, what are you doing? They're right behind you.
Question, how many rounds has it been since we started initiative?
Because we did a little bit of a fast forward, we'll say
Yeah.
about a minute and a half has gone by.
Okay. Your familiars lose the ability to breathe lightning at this point.
That's
Okay.
fine. He's too far away. He's in pocket dimension
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Actually, he's 100 feet away. He's just free bat right now. He knows he knows to come back. I bonus action. Oh no, I can if I'm coasting forward, so I
You're
can
coasting
use an
forward, so
action.
you can use your action.
Okay. How far away are they from us?
60 feet.
60 feet, you say? Excellent.
Yeah, I was trying to make it to where vehicles take effort to drive, but don't consume the characters.
I use. Is there any rocks coming up?
No, the path in front of you is clear. There are rocks to your right and to your left, but none in front of you.
I cast Scorching Ray. There's 3 cars following us, right?
There are 3 cars behind you. The Wrecker is in the back. The Omen, they have an Omen as well, is in the front, and they also have a Doom Buggy that's in the middle.
Oh, I see. Omen, Scorching Ray to the Omen only.
To the Omen itself?
Yes.
Okay.
That is natural 20, natural 17, natural 15. I
Get 'em.
assume I hit. I get +6.
Yeah, you hit on all 3 of those.
So let me make sure I roll correct dice. So Scorching Ray, good spell. We'll keep that in mind.
What did you
All right.
attack him with?
Scorching Ray.
Nice.
All right, natural 20. You want me to just? I'll do these.
Yeah, do the what we've been doing on the podcast.
I don't remember what we do.
Add one die, whatever the damage dice is. Add max of that, and then roll on top of it.
Basically, you're just rolling for extra damage.
Yeah. So you
You
do
do
max
max.
damage plus extra damage.
So 12, and then I'll roll for extra damage. 11, almost max damage on first ray.
12 plus 2d6 is what?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now second attack, 5 damage. Third ray, 4 damage.
Okay. So what is that all together?
Oh, shit if I know, man. It's 9 plus 21, 27.
27. Okay. That did a heck of a lot of damage, and the vehicle is looking pretty rough after that point. The orc driving it wasn't able to steer out of the way as all 3 of those just smacked into it, and just now there's just flames erupting out of the side, and the vehicle's on fire as it tumbles forward. Doesn't tumble, but like as it races forward.
I'll cackle out. Flames!
All right, Glamorous.
Okay. What's in front of me?
Open terrain is in front of you, and behind you, you're in front. You got out first. Behind you is, I think, it's about 60 feet, probably about 120 feet behind you. You have the Omen, and then every 20 feet you have another vehicle behind them. So you're about 120 feet away.
Okay. Well, is it going to be safe if I try to do something?
Yeah, you're clear ahead of you, so you can spend your turn doing something and still steer the vehicle.
The thing is, 120 feet is like pretty far away from anything I can do. So,
Which one do you think about?
the blindness thing. How far away should I?
The closest vehicle is 120 feet.
That's really far. I don't know if I can cast that so far away.
That'd be
It's
pretty.
about 30 feet.
Yeah. So, well, I guess I will just keep driving. I'll just focus on driving, and I will use my hawk to make it in action.
Okay,
Wait,
so your
he
hawk.
cannot use
Yeah,
the-
your hawk was doing some attacks, but
It's
since
gone.
then we've driven past all that, so he's kind of been left behind. Yeah, but you can pocket dimension him and get him later. Yeah, you could do it right now if you wanted.
Okay, I'll bring him back.
All right, so
Maybe you can get
and your
him to
hawk
just poop on
is
the car.
perched on. You actually don't have steering wheels. You have 2 throttles, a left and a right, and
Okay.
that's how you guys are.
That doesn't
steering
make any
everything.
fucking sense, Aaron.
It's where we're at, okay, man.
It's like
Why?
it's like a lawnmower, you know.
Why?
It's a pod racer, man. Fuck you.
No, this
I
is car
quit
racing. If I Jar Jar now, I quit.
Slimo.
Okay. Anyway,
Pod racing.
I spend my action taking Dark Shadow back to me.
All right, and then we're gonna go
Damn
to who did I write down next? Lug.
Look.
So they're about 90 feet behind you.
I yelled a lug.
The-
Slam on the brakes.
The bad guys.
The bad guys.
All right. You yell that?
Yeah.
The bad
I
guys.
slam on the brakes.
All right, he slams on the brakes right in front of you. Since you're bringing up the rear, the Razor in front of you, just the big beast of a vehicle, just starts skidding across the dirt as it slows down. Go ahead and give me a handling check to get out of the way of it.
Use a
No,
reaction.
you better not hit.
Do good.
Use a reaction.
Very
Get out of the way.
That's what you get for falling too close.
12.
12?
Tell good he's
you're
a
able to
bitch.
like swerve out of the way and you go around it. So now you're second in place right behind Glamorous and Rubbin. So now you guys are about
Rubbin.
30 feet away from everybody else as they move.
Can I stop beside him?
On your turn.
Um,
Okay.
I yelled a lug. Get alongside one of them.
All right.
And then I yelled, "Hey, hey, 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 hey,
All right. So you keep slamming on the brakes to get alongside one?
Yeah, until one's beside me.
All right, you guys slam down, and the omen that's beat up and it's on fire, and the orc and the human that are the orc is driving, and the human that's riding it. The orc's goggles are just blackened with smoke, and he can't see through them, and he's like kind of fighting them off of you. That's where you're next to.
Oh, well, I was gonna try to steal another one, but that's on fire. So I'm just gonna try to shoot the driver with my quad arrow.
Okay. On
Cordero, if you will.
Quadero.
Cuartero.
All right.
Quadero Taco Bell.
So on your turn.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
I want to
it may
know
make
that.
more sense
Right
in
now.
the future. I might shift it to where vehicles have group initiative.
that
might make more sense.
That would make more
You
sense.
know what?
Whatever it is, we need to
Easier for me to
hurry
work.
up.
Yeah. We're getting there. You know what? That'll make it speed along. Let's go
So I
ahead.
just go ahead and go.
Yeah, I like that idea. Let's do that.
And so we're so close, I get advantage, right?
No.
Look at us being a tiny.
Wait, where's the sheet for the car?
It's right there.
fucking?
That's it.
It's right there.
All right, I'm 19.
Damn it.
You're holding it.
Did you reload? I assumed you reloaded it at one point.
Sure.
So you 19 at. Are you shooting at the drivers or the omen?
The driver.
The driver, the orc.
Sure, if he's a
19
driver.
plus pro.
I mean, there's 4 arrows, so you can kinda,
Proficiency.
spread them across the
No. They
targets.
shoot it. They shoot together. All right. So you're shooting at
Quadero.
Quadrero. The Quadrero. So you shoot at one of them, and you rolled a 19. That's going to hit. Roll your damage.
Yep.
Just say it's dead. It's dead.
That is a plus 3. That's 12.
12. Okay. So this guy, between the fire and the arrow just sticking out of his side, he is just roasted, and he just sort of falls unconscious as the omen just sort of steers off and crashes in a burst of flames. Purple flames, these magical energy burst out of it as it crashes into the mountain.
I yell to Lug, get me next to the next one. Oh, and I command my ward to fire his gun at whatever the closest thing is.
The next one would be the Doom Buggy. Go ahead and roll for him.
That's not going to be good. That is a 10.
Okay. The Doom Buggy, some of your shots go wild. That's for your first one? Roll for your second attack. Some of your shots go wild, but 8, yeah. One of them goes wild, and one of them just like nicks and sort of bounces off the armor of the Doom Buggy. All right. And
I turn to my ward and I say, this is going in my report.
Rubbin, you wanted to do something? You wanted the heat metal?
Well,
You don't want to know what he wants to do.
I was going to, but we're not in the range of
Rubbing wood is starting to fire.
Lord Turdmuggle, whatever the fuck his name was.
Oh yeah, it was that.
So
Rubbing wood, making fire in the woods.
So I would like to
Detergent,
actually
right?
look towards. Excuse me. I was actually like to look towards one of the.
I'm glad Glamorous is driving.
Whatever he's rolling, do it at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Roll for inebriation.
Fucking hiccups. Any.
All right. Sorrow, what are you doing?
Laughing.
Is there a bad guy within 60 feet behind us?
With y'all, yes.
I point at him and I say, "Welcome to die." And then I cast True Strike on myself, so I get advantage on my next attack roll. And then I cast Spiritual Weapon that manifests as a scythe
Mm-hmm.
right next to him, within 60 feet, you said?
Yeah.
And it attacks him.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Who is he? What is he doing? Is he a driver?
Are you it's a it's
hoping
the Doom,
to target a
It's the
driver.
Doom Buggy. You can target the driver or the gunner.
The driver.
Alrighty.
All right, so I get advantage
You
because
get-
of True Strike?
Yeah.
And I get to reroll one of them because I
So-
have Elven Accuracy.
True Strike, I know it's a cantrip. Is it?
It takes my action
Yeah.
to
And
give
then
me
the
advantage on my
weapon,
next attack
the
roll.
weapon is a bonus attack.
Spiritual weapon is a
weapon.
bonus action.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You can summon an attack at the same turn.
So I get to get rid of the lowest one. Yeah, I rolled a crit.
Do it.
All right,
Crit on his ass.
Nice.
so it's D8 plus my spell modifier. So 8 plus 2 is 10, 15 damage.
All right.
As a spectral scythe appears out of midair and slashes him in the face.
You
All
just
right.
got crit on.
You just got critted.
Yeah, I say that too. I say, you just got crit on.
All right.
World Star!
On their turn, they're gonna.
Froggy Fresh.
The Doom Buggy is gonna fire back at the Wrecker
All right.
or at the Razor. Natural 20, and does a.
Use my reaction to yell, get down.
Come on, get down.
Does a 16 hit? The Trey, you have the sheet. Does a 16 hit the Razor?
Cargo is 20.
AC. What is the AC?
14.
Okay, so that's gonna hit you. All
Me
right.
or the vehicle?
It's gonna hit the vehicle. He's shooting at the vehicle.
All right. So I'm safe.
Yeah,
That dick monkey.
you said it.
You do it.
Dick that monkey.
You dick his monkey.
All right. One of them does 11 damage, and then the critical does 18 damage, 19 damage
Jeez.
to the vehicle. Trey,
Oh.
Oh, God. How much damage total?
it was 11 plus 19, so 30.
30. All right.
How much HP does the vehicle have?
200.
Nice.
Yeah, so it does 30 damage
200.
to you.
We good?
All right, and then the Wrecker doesn't have any weapons. It's just chasing after you with people who have longbows and stuff, but you're not in range of that. So it's in the back. All right, and then we're going to go back to the top of the round. What are you two doing? We're going to do vehicle initiative now.
All right, if it's within 60 feet of me, then I'm going to use my bonus action to use my spiritual weapon to attack him again.
Okay, so you're going to attack
And-
the Doom Buggy driver again?
Yeah.
Okay,
And I'm using my regular action to cast True Strike yet again.
all righty.
I'm coasting forward, and I cast grease between them and us.
Okay, cool.
Wait, time out. Before I do that, their vehicles, no, that car that they were beside sped off and crashed.
Yeah.
Between them and the chase vehicles.
Their Omen, the motorcycle, just...
I cast grease in front of the chase vehicles, missing them.
Okay, yeah, because they're right beside them.
Okay.
I rolled a 25 on my attack.
Okay.
Does it hit?
Yeah, that will hit.
Then I will do an additional 10 damage to him via my spectral spiritual scythe that is floating
Gotcha.
outside the door of him.
This guy...
His door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a doom buggy. Never mind. Yeah, it's just floating in front of him. So that is
This
15,
halfling driver
10.
who's sitting inside of the Doom Buggy looks at you and he curses you. He looks like he has he's got a helmet on with spikes sticking all out the top of it. He's not wearing any goggles and he's just looking at you and he's
dig
screaming,
it.
cursing at you.
Okay.
He's very tiny.
Does he look I don't know, injured at all or bloody?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's looking pretty rough. He's taken a couple of serious hits so far, and but he's still keeping it strong.
Sure.
Now the grease coming up. He's going to make a handling check. And what's your DC on the grease?
My save DC is 15.
15. So he makes that. And he manages to steer through the grease without like spinning out or anything.
Does getting slashed by that spectral weapon affect him at all?
You know what? You make a good case, but it doesn't.
All right, with that, guys, I gotta dip out. Snowball keeps driving straight, using my next action to use the boost to get through.
Gotcha. All right. Y'all
All
can
right,
see
Snowball.
y'all can see the mountain closing in, and up ahead there's this low archway
I yell to. Is it my turn yet?
Say that.
Huh?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, it's Glamour's and their turn.
All right.
Okay.
So you're driving, and they're about 90 feet behind you.
Okay. They're still catching up, right?
They are still catching up.
What's ahead of me?
You're seeing the mountain come to a close with a very low arch in front of you.
Very low arch.
It looks like your vehicles will make under it.
Okay.
Make it safely under it.
I focus on that and I speed it up. I try
Okay.
to get past it as soon as possible.
Gotcha.
Those two pursuing vehicles that are left, they're covered in grease.
One of them, they are. One of them
Okay.
took the brunt of it, and some of it got on the other one.
I would like to fire the heat blaster, one charge per vehicle.
Okay. So one of those is going to be too far away. It's going to be a disadvantage. So
That's fine.
roll once normal, and then roll once at disadvantage,
Okay.
and then it'll be y'all's turn.
Oh shit!
Is this a new turn since I went, or no?
Nat
Same
20
turn.
on the first one.
So you started doing. Yeah, I know it happened in the middle of, but vehicle initiative just to sort of help things make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
And you went with Boyd, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's this turn.
Then it's going to be Glamorous. Then it's going to be them, and then they go.
Okay.
Tingling.
Yeah.
What was the damage on the heat? The heat caster.
2d6.
thing? 2d6. All right.
Yeah. 2d6 plus 1.
15.
How to hit those rocks.
25 for the first hit,
Okay.
and then for the one for disadvantage.
25 damage.
Yeah.
Wow. Powerful.
For the next hit.
So, like,
at
you crit it?
disadvantage. Ah, motherfucker. Yeah, the first one was a crit.
Okay.
Next one was a natural what? 1.
Nice.
Oh.
All right. So, you
So,
fire
yeah.
at the first one, and it hits the Doom Buggy, and it's a spot on hit, and it even actually hits the driver, and he's already taken some damage. So it hits him even as well, and like the front of the vehicle is just smoking, and it's erupted into flames now.
Yeah.
What is the Razor doing
All right. So
as you guys are racing through this
the
mountain
one
pass?
vehicle's on fire.
One of them is, yeah.
How far away is the other vehicle? That's
The one behind it is about 20 feet behind it. It's the wrecker. It hasn't taken much damage.
I point at it and I say, "Lug, get me to that one."
All right, so you're right now. You're right next to the
Flaming one.
Doom Buggy. Their Doom Buggy,
All right.
and the wrecker is behind it.
All right. So I guess I slow down even more to.
Do a near stop.
If you wanted to, just as a reminder,
Jump
you
out.
can use your action to ram, and it would be a comparison
yeah.
of integrities.
Knock that
Ditch.
guy out of the
Just ditch the vehicle. Jump out.
You want you want me to ram the
Be done
flaming
with
one?
it.
That thing's already done. Just get me to the other one.
The armor on the outside is on fire. The vehicle itself doesn't look like it's falling apart or anything.
Oh. Just give me to the other one. It's not on fire.
All right.
You do you, man.
I slow down
I trust you.
and ram the other one.
All right, so you ram into the wrecker. Give me an integrity check.
Integrity?
What's integrity?
It's on the
Is that a
vehicle.
bonus?
Yeah, it's a bonus on the
Yeah,
vehicle.
To see if the vehicle is lying or not.
I had +1.
+2.
Plus 3.
A 6.
Plus 4.
Total. Yeah.
Okay. Did you add your proficiency to that?
Plus
9.
10.
Because you are, since you're from the Madlands, you're proficient
Oh,
in
wait.
vehicles.
What's my
Plus 20.
Your proficiency is 3, so 9.
100?
9?
9? Okay. So you slow down and you ram against them, but you lost a little bit too much speed on the slow down, so you just sort of bounce off, and there's a couple of people who are hanging off.
Wait,
on
do
the
I pit maneuver them?
What does that mean?
It's like
Bumping
I hit
uglies?
the back corner of their vehicle, which causes them to go sideways.
No.
Since I slowed down
T-bone.
too much.
Is that a thing?
Pit maneuvers.
You could.
Oh,
T-bone is
okay.
also a thing, but it's a different thing.
Oh, okay.
No, they managed to you don't do any damage.
I missed them.
No, you hit them, but it
Okay.
just y'all just bounce off of each other.
Oh, all right.
So if you were aiming for that next time, let me know.
Okay.
How close am I to the other vehicle that's not on fire?
You're directly next to it. In fact, there are two people who are hanging off the edge that are almost on your vehicle.
I jump on the hood of the other vehicle?
Do it.
That just happens? Okay.
Yes.
Then I will use my breath weapon and will breathe fire on the entire vehicle.
Alrighty. So this is also going to encompass the driver and the passenger, but not anybody on the sides.
It's a cone.
Yeah, not
So-
anybody on the sides.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, I do that.
All right. So you
they
just-
get a deck
do-
save.
They get a dex save.
Yeah, against 12.
All right. One of them fails.
All right. And 11 damage for the one that fails, and half for the one that succeeds.
Okay.
And then as my action, I'm just going to attack the driver.
Alrighty.
Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
All right. That's for 10 damage.
Okay. So as you breathe fire on this guy, and he just gets engulfed in it. The driver took the brunt of it because he was focused on maintaining the vehicle after you hit it. And then you come down with, what kind of attack did you do?
It was a longsword.
A longsword stab straight through his chest. And this,
I thought you were doing a
This-
breath attack.
I did a breath attack as a bonus action.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah.
Now you're
This,
just fucking the driver up.
Yeah, and then I'm going to finish him off with my sword.
So this elf that was driving just,
No, it's
and then
no.
kills over, and the vehicle starts losing control. The other guy is not quite dead, but the vehicle, the wrecker itself, is losing control. So on their turns, the Doom Buggy is going to shoot at the Omen. Brian, do you have the Omen sheet now?
The Omen?
Yeah.
I don't have it. I believe it's over there.
All right.
We take an evasive action.
Okay. Boyd said that he drove, so you can take an evasive action.
We take an evasive action.
Yeah, that means that I roll at disadvantage.
Yep. It sure does.
Actually, I literally wrote these rules down, but I didn't have time to print them.
No,
Sorry.
Fail.
it's okay. I know you try really
I just
It's okay, Aaron. We still love you.
intuitively we know that.
Yeah,
evasive
you
action
actually
happens.
manage.
Do a barrel
That's good game design.
Yeah. Snowball manages to steer out of the two different heat blasts that just pierce the rock underneath you. And just
Right.
these explosions of debris go flying by you. But your vehicle is unscathed.
Okay.
And the guy that's sitting in the passenger seat, he's going to take an attack on you.
All right.
DC.
Are we
or-
still passing underneath this rock formation?
It's next turn.
Okay.
Next turn, y'all be past it.
Gotcha.
Uh,
I have an AC of 18.
all right. He takes two swipes at you, and one of them hits. The first one bounces off your armor, and the other one hits you for. Very little damage. 3 damage.
Okay, I was like, I don't know how to subtract very little from.
All right. And
Whatever feels right.
the two guys on the
Single
side
digit, you know.
jump onto your vehicle. They spend their action doing that. So now you've got two raiders on your vehicle.
Oh hell no!
Yeah. So, but you spent your turn maneuvering.
Oh, when is it my turn again?
They just
Your
went.
next turn?
Now it's up on Brian.
Oh,
So I assume he's steering so that you guys can take the evasive action. What are you doing?
Snowball is steering.
You guys go under the archway now.
Right.
Y'all just
but he's
race
going
through it.
slower than normal because he was evasive actioning.
Okay.
I look at the archway and I feel like this is an opportunity to hopefully prevent them from following us.
Yeah.
So I'm going to twin cast my cantrip Ray of Frost.
Okay.
I'm going to target the points where the weight is most effective. Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
you target the weak spot of the arch.
Correct.
Which we all know to be the tip. The peak.
Just a,
I don't know if that's true,
just a tip.
The peak of the sides.
but I do target the weak spot. So
All right.
With my 2 ranged spell attacks that I've twin casted, this Ray of Frost. All right. 14 and 23.
Okay. Both of those are going to hit the
All right.
two different weak spots. How much damage does that do?
They're going to do. One is going to do 6 damage, and it encases it in frost.
Yeah.
And the other one's going to do 5 damage.
Okay. So
if there was extra weight on there, maybe the ice formation of it would cause it to buckle.
the ice beams cast out and they hit the two weakest
like that other
spots.
Spider-Man.
The two thinnest spots of this, rugged, non-asymmetrical arch.
Right.
It hits the two weakest spots and the ice just forms around it.
Okay.
It doesn't fall yet.
I was really hoping they would
But
fall.
Boyd, I guess, since he's not here,
Yeah.
His name is Snowball.
Snowball
Evasive maneuvered.
He evades.
peels over so that you can have a clear shot at the next time.
Okay.
And
Stops the vehicle.
Glamorous, what are you doing? You're passing under this archway. You see
Okay.
he just raced past you, and he took 2 shots at it, and this archway is looking a lot weaker now.
Okay. What's ahead of me right now?
Open desert.
I just keep going.
You race through it?
Yeah.
Okay, you saw Snowball and Sorrow peel off to the left side.
Like they're not
You
moving.
saw Sorrow cast the 2
Yeah.
attacks and then peel off to the left side.
I yell out, come!
And he
Come along,
parked.
Glamorous! Escape with us!
He yells out to you.
Thinking to myself, I really just want to run away from all of this, but after all, they're helping me, so I follow him.
Okay.
You're in the
Andrew,
same
you're in
car.
the same car. What are you doing?
I will use my my 2 heat blaster shots.
Yeah.
1 on each point.
Okay, the 2 frozen points?
Yep.
Roll damage, or roll attack, and then damage.
Kachuga.
So we're looking at a 19 and a 20 non-natural.
Well, those will definitely hit. It's a rock.
Okay. And
Weakened by ice, because they're frozen.
Yeah, it's super
Two-
weak.
Yeah.
AC has been
6.
reduced.
They're so fragile right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first point is going to be 10.
Okay.
Second point will be 9.
Okay. So as you hit these, you see just pockets of ice just instantly vaporize into steam, and rocks crumble out from underneath it, and the arch looks like it's crumbling on one side.
Sweet.
What are you doing, Lug?
So you said there's 2 dudes on my vehicle?
There are 2 bros on your vehicle now.
I would like to jump back in the vehicle whenever I can.
All right, you can right now.
Which one of the other dudes, hood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're right next to each other, right?
Oh, I don't remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they're right next to each
Oh,
other.
okay, then yeah.
But the driver on that one is dead and he's steering off. So
I'm
on
gonna
this one, on a jump back, I am going to need
dramatically jump
a dramatic dexterity acrobatics.
with advantage, right?
For what?
Because he's cool as shit.
Yeah. You ever seen a
Yeah.
goddamn dragonborn jump from one car to another?
Let's see it.
It's dope as shit. Is this a
Yeah.
dex save?
Fucking
It is
Liam
a
Neeson.
dexterity
And
check.
I ran over
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. What about
Acrobatics.
athletics?
No.
What about athletics?
You know what? Yeah, it's you can use either.
All right, cool. 20.
All right. As this vehicle steers off and starts getting distance away from the razor, you jump and leap over
And do a flip.
Do a flip as you.
Athletics, yeah, I flip.
It's a really strong flip. Yeah, sure.
As you slam into the side and grab onto one of the open windows
Yeah.
where the Quadrero was posted. So
Is
right
that-
now you're hanging off of the window of the Quadrero.
Is that my action? Or was my movement?
That was your movement.
Yes.
You've used pretty much all of it.
Can
so
I-
now you're hanging.
Can I pull up for the rest of my movement?
No.
Can I dash move to get the rest
You
of the
can
way
use your
up?
action to dash and double your movement speed, but you can't do an attack after that.
All right. I will do that. I will
Okay.
get up onto the thing.
All right. When you get up there, you'll see two thugs, and you race underneath this archway as this happens.
All right.
Wait,
All
I
right,
have a
what-
question.
Go ahead.
These thugs, are they bone thugs?
No.
Oh my god.
And
Do
are
they have harmony?
No.
In harmony.
No, they are not. But one of them is actually a little bit scrawny. The other is built like a quarterback. But if you were to judge the other one, you would say he looks more like a nickelback.
Get out of there.
All right.
I'm
Take a
done.
mounted weapon and shoot myself in the face.
I drive back to the cell and hang myself there.
Gotcha. As y'all race through, what are you? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, but there's where are the guys at that jumped on my vehicle?
They're on the back where the wards are.
So I don't see them.
Well,
unless
you
I
have
look
one
around.
ward. You have one ward up front on the heat blaster.
Oh, yeah.
The Quadrero is in the back, and then the two thugs are in the back with one of the wards and him.
Oh, wait. I drive through the arch.
Okay. As you drive through the arch, rocks and debris fall down on top of it. Nothing serious. You make it through. The wrecker that the driver was dead on veers off and crashes into the mountainside. Again, you see these blue-greenish flames erupt as this explosion goes off. And the remaining dune buggy gets crushed as the archway drops down on top of it and just flips out,
Fuck
killing
Lord
all of the
Turdburglar.
passengers and everything.
Yeah.
And y'all
I feel like
clean
his
up.
name was Detergent.
Y'all clean up
Turdburglar.
the thugs, and y'all have safely escaped the death pains.
Woohoo!
So,
Aaron, score.
so awesome.
What?
So, what'd you guys think?
I had a lot of fun.
We rode off into the desert in the cloud of dust, right?
Oh yeah, clouds of
Alright,
dust.
Cool.
Listeners, I apologize. No, I don't.
So I hope you guys had fun. I had a lot of fun.
I enjoyed
coming up
it.
with this idea,
Have
and I
fun.
really wanted to do like a Fury Road style chase scene. I had a lot of fun coming up with the silly names as well. What did you guys think of it?
Honestly, I kind of hope that we do like some sequels to this.
Yeah?
honestly.
Woo!
Yeah.
Well, y'all have some vehicles.
Now that we've escaped. and
Well, I
got
mean,
some
vehicles and like I need some more time to get the elf princess wet. I mean,
rubbing wood.
rubbing wood is not seeing
Rubbing
the
wood
end of
will be
himself.
rubbing his wood.
So
yeah.
Oh.
we haven't reached Thunderdome. I'm excited to see what's beyond that.
Yeah.
Well, y'all skipped out on the death games. I had 2 plots to Mad Max planned, in case y'all dodged one of them.
We can go back. It's fine.
Oh wait,
We can just show back up just to compete.
We're here.
We're
Just
here.
wanted to prove a point.
I just wanted you to know that I could leave if I wanted to, but I'm here to kick your ass.
So
Turd
No,
Ferguson.
that was really fun.
Turd.
awesome. Well, I'm glad that you guys had fun. And
I enjoyed it.
So now, I don't normally do the line, Brian. I'm going to give it to you.
Well, I don't think we have any.
Do we have any
I
announcements?
don't know. We probably don't have any announcements tonight. We don't have
Happy
any,
Independence
Do we
Day.
have any?
Happy Independence Day.
Yeah, there we go.
Happy
I mean,
4th of
I feel
July.
like Trey, as a keeper of Patreon, if we had any new messages, he'd be the one to ask.
We have no new messages. Send us
All right.
a message.
Damn it.
We do.
But we have new patrons.
Okay.
We do have new patrons whose names...
I would actually like to thank our higher level patrons: Rachel, Austin, Tarken, Brett, and James Trevor.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you guys so much for
Bro.
supporting us. We thank all of our patrons.
Portrait.
Our patrons,
All of our porkers.
for supporting us. And
Adrian, Gabby.
Thank you. What? Huh?
Gabby.
Gabby, thank
Gabby.
you for becoming
We
a
have a
new
new one?
patron.
We have a new one.
Thank you for thank you to all our
really
patrons.
appreciate
I
it.
want to say thank you to everyone. All of the fan support that we have just keeps us doing this
Yeah.
and helps us provide the content. All of
Keeps
our
us
patrons, all of our fans helps us drive us forward as we make more of this content. All of our patrons make it possible for us to do bonus content like this.
That's true.
Yeah.
So thank you guys.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that any of you fuckers listen to us. I mean, to be fair.
Thank you. We love you.
Well, yeah,
James,
we
very
thank you
much
guys.
for listening.
Yeah.
James,
Catch
dear,
us-
dear friends.
Catch us on social media. Catch us on YouTube.
Bias
and,
natural.
Yeah, Bias Natural.
If you want to
We're really
become
pushing that thing, aren't we?
if you want to become a patron, visit patreon.bardsandnobles.com. We got some pretty sweet rewards. We actually just launched our Discord server not too long ago, along with a fan art channel, which is actually pretty dope. We have some pretty sweet fan art from some of our fans that you can check out. If you want to rock some Bards and Nobles swag, check out shop.bardsnobles.com. We have shirts, naturals, coffee
Notebooks?
mugs,
Want to buy a notebook?
fucking notebooks, all kinds of
Mail
shit.
that in, we'll sign it.
Yeah, if you want us to sign it, just mail it in and let us know.
All right, thank you guys for listening.
I see how it is, Aaron. Fuck you. How about that?
P.O.
Thanks
Box
for-
in description.
Yeah, P.O. Box in the description. Thanks, guys.
Thank
for
you guys so
listening.
much.
Thank you. Happy 4th of July.
Cheers.
Go America.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but bunch of zeros. Ah!